have children, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was funny though.
Big is live!
Big is live.
Alright, let me move stuff now because I had to keep the facade up.
Right, I told Tommy so that he could like mentally prepare a little.
I can tell. Oh my god.
I'm here too, but no
Dude, bring it in.
Oh, you don't live in Tahoe, Denny.
I'm kidding.
Oh, Cody just has to be in the way of everything.
Hey, I'd give you.
I know.
Your
Hi, buddy.
Who's your buddy?
Hey, real.
That was well. I like the.
Oh my goodness.
Found on the side
So
of the
if I set up, is that going to mess up your
That's
function?
totally fine, because Katie normally sits here anyway, so it's fine.
Wait,
Oh,
you
by
don't
the
have
way,
to move it?
I thought you'd like
the
this
least
shirt.
impact for you, so...
Oh, dude, that's fantastic.
Right.
I actually thought about buying something like that myself.
It's-
The one that I
it's
currently
not
want
coming.
is the Final Fantasy X one of
She's-
Titus going, and it says, ah, ha, 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 on the shirt.
Oh my lord.
She's probably working.
Oh,
She
dear
should.
God,
one time she
it's
doesn't.
fantastic.
That's brilliant.
But it's not like a in-game animation of Titus.
It looks like that one meme with
looks
the,
like-
the oh god, what's the hell that song? And the guy's going,
It looks like it's in the art style of the Final Fantasy X logo.
Got it.
So
Even
it's
better.
excellent. Yeah.
I have to pay you here.
I keep forgetting my dice. Did you want to play with the gold ones again?
Yes, please. Looks like it's missing one. It's not.
Seriously, just put in there, just so.
It's a pretty doggy.
That's a crotch. Can you not? We talked about this.
Well, the fish can be Katie.
The female fish that we accidentally got can be the healer. If she goes up, that means she
I mean, you're
goes
gonna have
down.
little fish babies?
If she goes down, that means that she used Spanish.
Contrary to popular belief, fish do not actually breed unless the conditions are exactly right. Like
So fish are doomed.
and temperature and everything has to be
Interesting. So how is everybody?
Dude,
Take her out because they blow.
doing good, man. How are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
He got the tie at the Thunder
I didn't
Valley
have to
store.
work today?
Yes. Well,
Scared me.
that's good. I'm happy you don't have to work. That's
Fair.
fantastic.
What
You know.
deuce are those things
I
supposed
like
to
your
be called?
tie. It's very Del Oro, but with some silver.
When you
Thank
think
you.
Dingle Hopper.
Doorstops.
I mean, if you want to be technical.
Doorstops.
Very Del Oro. Suddenly, I
Yeah,
hate
what's
this
the
guy. No, I'm
silver?
kidding. I'm
Might
kidding.
check into that surge protection.
Oh, you
next
do
year.
have a very similar laptop.
Yes, I do. I believe mine is the model year one newer than you.
Another device is going to be hooked up. I don't know.
That's
now I can
cool.
read comments because you're right here.
Right?
I like your gray tone.
I
like the gray
actually,
better.
Steel.
You know what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try and go with no, the battery's only at 3/4. Never mind. I talked myself out of it.
You know what?
We live?
Yeah, we're currently.
Oh. What's up, y'all?
I don't even know if I actually got in a shot with that one.
My serious gang signs.
Da, da,
I'm just
da.
gonna sneak on behind you, Jeff. I'll make it weird.
We're back
Oh,
in it.
you alright?
No, yeah.
No.
You good? You good? Oh my god. Yep. Okay.
And dice bag.
What?
Oh, very nice.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
a lot
it's a
of
Christmas
dice.
present from a friend of mine up in Tahoe. But I have
That looks lovely.
a
Oh,
miniature
look, there's a
fuck ton
concept
of
of
dice.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Right.
Whenever you're in doubt of the fact that you have
like it.
too much dice,
You're right. I think
Or
I have
too
like
many dice.
10 sets.
get more dice.
Right?
I had
That's the
3.
immediate
I was
cure.
going to get 1 set for every
Hey,
campaign,
buddy.
and I stopped doing that. I probably have a lot of dice by now.
Right.
Dice.
I have a very specific
Oh,
set
it's
that I'm
like-
using for big.
I'm typing
Do you have any blue ones?
as if I can't
Yeah.
talk right now.
Ooh, those are
It's so
cool.
funny. I'm
I
like
love ones that
answering
are,
kids to
in
me like
different.
Right.
as if I'm not able to speak. So yeah.
Cool.
So we're still currently just setting up.
Don't mind me.
You know, late stuff, life.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's totally fine.
Traffic was stupid today.
Traffic was stupid.
Ugh.
Effing holidays. Also effing people.
There were a lot of people.
Which is funny because I actually got to my clients' houses faster today.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
everyone was not on your routes. They were all
Apparently.
on your way.
Oh, true. Nice.
Alright, Jeff, I apologize in advance. I can't find that before. Trying to do it in a delicate
All right, so
way.
Episode 5, the episode where we know whether or not Trevor is lying about his dice rolls.
I like the sparkly ones. They have pink sparkles. It's a comic book store by my house.
Right.
That I saw after I bought all my stuff. And
Episode
went,
5, the truth comes out.
Yes.
Right.
So if they're still there next time, I will get them.
So let's see here. I love how it's like laptop.
Right.
Because
nerds.
I'm poor.
If you were to maybe angle this a little more like
I'm not.
and then sit closer to Jenny, then you will be in.
Ew.
How you doing?
Then you will be well within the
I'm
webcam
kidding.
range, and it will be good.
Is that better?
Oh, like 10 times better. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No. Thank you.
No.
What?
He's got like asteroids hitting.
This is the main screen of
It's
Mass Effect 3.
stressful. Look at
I thought it was. Oh, that's Mass Effect 3.
No.
I thought it was something like profane. I'm just like, what are you looking at?
No, then I'd be like,
my wife is right there.
And she would expect nothing less of me.
Okie dokie. So we've got
The mountains change you.
some stuff to do.
can I have
Like
my
what?
sheet, please?
Yes.
Please,
Together,
sir.
Jen.
Please,
I
Right.
need my sheet.
Pass the sheet.
Get your sheet
Oh, your
done.
name's Katie, right?
No. Katie. 2 Katies.
3 Katies. Ha.
Seven bats.
Katie. You're a horrible substitute. Oh no, I don't want to see it. Oh god.
I don't give a flying
Watch
fuck now, do
myself.
I? I'm the chat moderator. I don't have a choice. It's a responsibility.
Okay.
All right.
For those of you that don't know, he's a voice actor.
Yeah, that. One of those. Yeah, totally professional. I do this all the time.
An actor of voice.
Meaning I'm a pretentious asshole that never stops talking, but you guys can't normally hear me because I'm on the recording.
Can we play?
Skype.
Yes. I was actually just about to say we need to do our ritualistic hi. So, all right, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Why are we doing jazz hands?
Dude, jazz hands is my thing.
Fine.
You guys need to find your own fucking.
It's clapping if you're deaf.
Okay,
Okay.
Conan.
Are you deaf?
No.
Clapping
Right.
if you're deaf.
Just being
Yeah.
inclusive.
Good point. That's fair.
We
So,
might have.
for all of our deaf listeners,
Deaf listeners.
for all of our deaf audience
Viewers.
members, deaf viewers.
Oh,
Viewers,
audio.
audience members.
Yes.
Both of them are
There.
ideal descriptions.
Okay. Deaf listeners. Jesus Christ.
For all of our blind viewers, oh god.
Need to
Twitch and Braille.
Need to choose between
Twitch
hi and
and
hey.
Braille.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
fantastic. Somebody
I
invent that.
misspoke. We usually say hey.
I said hi.
I-
Okay.
It's because I said hi, and it made me like
You know what?
question
what?
whether or not we said hi or
We're
hey.
switching it up. That's
And then
all.
I started counting down, and then by then
A
it was just too
mixture
late.
of hi and hey.
Ooh, could be a good.
It's
Hi.
hey, hey.
Hi.
3. Combination of 3 and 5.
Three.
Hey, that would have solved that line in Monty Python. 1, 2, 5, 3, son.
Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3.
I make my way to Albus Dumbledore. And
With a 16.
with a 16.
Terrific.
Motherfucker, here's
I
your
leave
Hogwarts letter.
Rolf and the blacksmith behind me and spit on the ground and go, death fucking sucks. And just make my way to Ahankara and just talk to the old woman about what I want to talk about.
I follow, mumbling the word emo.
Fantastic. So,
My heart is as cold as ice.
so to
I'll follow.
to fill in everyone, since we've actually started now, there will be no Katie tonight, who was playing our priest Soul. So we have a
We're gonna die.
so we have
We're
a
just
soulless
gonna-
episode 5.
We're gonna do a lot of shopping.
The joke was already made in the chat, so I'm a terrible person. All right,
Well, we already knew that.
yeah, I'm actually a really terrible person. So
Wow.
you know, and that's the problem with these recordings is or actually just scheduling in general. Scheduling a group of adults in real life is like one of the most difficult things to actually do.
That I'll work full time.
And
Just
inevitably,
seriously.
someone's going to work late or get sick, or in Katie's case, both.
Yeah.
Wow,
Working while being
that
sick.
sucks.
Yeah.
So, everyone wish her well. And on a side note, Trevor's live. Hey,
I don't know what this is about, but it seemed appropriate for the
He
instant.
Applaud.
usually sits here.
Yeah.
Please applaud.
oh sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys can actually hear him more clearly now. Yay.
What?
Apologies up front if my voice is too loud. And everybody goes,
shit.
oh, Jesus Christ.
This is off.
No, it's.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I was like, stop touching the
Did you
dials.
see his face?
I was like,
Did you
no.
see
Man.
my face?
You know,
I'm not
and you
even
know
the one
what's
running
crazy
this
is
shit.
I'm actually checking it right now to make sure that
You
Yeah.
paranoid him.
because I'm
I'm paranoid him. That's a verb, apparently.
Paranoia. All right.
Holy crap, I'm looking at
You
the
go.
feed and Jesus H fucking need a haircut. Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
It's kind of behind. Huh?
I mean, you can borrow my razor. I have it back there.
You walk up to Akara's hut, and it is late enough in the morning to where she is awake now.
Who's a Kara?
Sorry, Albus Dumbledore.
Thank you. I approach her. Is
Capnici
she
or whatever
busy?
you said. She's just tending to her normal, like...
So she's knitting.
She's
okay.
like, yeah, she's knitting. Yeah,
She's a general
She's
old woman.
knitting
Okay.
healing aids.
I approach her and say, "Good morning. Can I ask you some questions?"
She goes, good morning.
Yeah. Can I ask you some questions?
Oh, I'm hard of hearing, sorry. Ask away. Mm.
I check to see if any of my party members are with me. I turn back and say, "Okay, good."
That's good. That's
I'm
good.
like, "Okay, good." So, listen. Question 1. We found a banner when we were investigating the cave that you talked to us about, the Den of Evil. And this banner, I believe, was reminiscent or from the clan that you're part of the Blinded Eye, something like that. What is it called? It's the Sightless Eye?
The Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
So, my question to you, for, future endeavors, this banner that would be there, is it to ward people away? Was it left behind by a corpse? Is it to be all like, hey, we claim this spot? What's the function of your banners in that sort of situation?
Is it symbolic?
Well, you see, dearie, I think the demons infesting the cave are assholes, and they probably stole it.
Sorry.
She goes off to tell you that none of us put the banner up there,
The loud
You
laugh.
hear
and it was
Please
probably
chuckle behind
taken from one of the nearby encampments or from the monastery itself.
Okay. So it's not like a banner of Bolton worth like the flayed man hung upside down or anything like that?
If
Game
you,
of Thrones!
if you want to see,
I'm the one that thought that first.
man, he said I'm not a voice actor. What a dick. Yeah, I'm so sad.
But now it's a canon
I'm a
reference,
gnome.
so that's great.
Yeah, so there you go.
Okay.
Did you want to see what the sisterhood symbol looks like?
Not even for a minute.
Okay.
For the second question, I'm sorry, that was a total
totally
asshole.
fine.
How much it's lagging.
The second question that I had is
pretty
I reach over and I grab the little nice
this
leather
above?
bag that I received, and I open it and I show her the chipped ruby and the chipped sapphire and say, "Can you assist me in assessing either what they're worth or what they do?"
Oh. I mean, oh. And you know what? Fuck you guys. You know, I'm done.
Oh, it's really funny.
It was well done.
Oh,
It was well done.
Those are pretty. And she removes them from your
Are you a
hands.
cat purring?
And,
Like, what are you doing?
Well, old ladies purr like cats, don't
They
you know?
actually do.
They kind of go, like they're baking cookies, and they're like, oh, my back. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, so she takes the gems, she examines them, and goes, oh. This is literally going to be 2.5 hours of me doing this, by the way. Just, oh.
I didn't realize that we were going to be talking to her for 2.5 hours. So, all right. I leave absinthe behind, and I stay with her. I want to find out what the answer is.
She lets you know that these have minor magical properties and can basically enhance whatever they're put into.
They're materia.
You can think of
That's how
them
they roll in
as materia if you like.
If we were to metagame for an instant, I would tell you that in Diablo 3, if a certain weapon has slots attached to it, you can add these gems to them to enhance the stat blocks.
Did the colors indicate the bonus?
Yes.
Okay.
She tells you that the ruby
Check the stream.
Oh, this is good on my end.
Okay.
looks good.
Yeah, it just mined them. Okay.
It's because you don't have a Republic of Gamers Asus laptop. Give it the times. Sorry.
It's still a very nice laptop.
It is.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it is.
It's like 6 years old
I'm
now.
in a good mood.
Yeah, right.
Yay!
was also a
Jenny's in a
brat
good
last week,
mood. Yay!
You
Yeah.
had something else to say about the upgrade materials, I think.
Yes. I was before I was rudely interrupted. She
Again.
was going. Yeah, but she tells you that the ruby she feels a fire magic, and the sapphire is blue, and she senses unholy. No, I'm kidding. Ice magic.
Escalated quickly.
Yeah, ice magic.
Okay. And then I extend out to the shield that I have, and I'm like, would you be so kind as to identify this for me?
She says, I am not an assessor of magical properties. However,
Aren't you?
this scroll...
The scroll
This
that we all
scroll here that you can purchase from my shop would do just
I
fine.
lightweight just want to walk up and go, and just take it. But I will shop for something once Tony's done.
How much is it?
I'll sell it to you for 20 gold pieces.
I'll take one.
Okay.
What else has she got?
She extends her nasty, wrinkly old person hands.
That's not nice
Look.
for the old people who might be listening. He doesn't mean it.
Hey, Bertha. How's it going?
Gladys,
How's that hip doing there?
Jesus.
Remember
Christ.
the 40s?
It was removed. It was surgery.
Gertrude, Manon.
so polite except when they didn't let me vote. What?
Ever watch MASH?
That was
Oh
fun.
my god, you guys. Alright. She gives you the scroll of identification and you know, for the 20 gold pieces.
Thank you.
Before it was cool.
I thought don't you guys have like another scroll of
Katie has
identification?
him, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I have a scroll of identity.
That is it.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is it.
We
So-
used one of them, I think Katie's
Yeah.
one,
That's what it was.
Yep.
the cap, yeah.
Yep.
So whenever we get a magical item that we don't know what it does, we use that to figure out what it
Well,
does.
we got so basically with you guys buying one, you just have
Which
a
is
spare now.
super handy that you guys both have one.
And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, you can simply just open up the scroll, and you don't have to be magical in order to use the scroll.
It's a good
Just
thing I have
open it
one.
up,
Yeah, that's handy.
and then you can
Just in
identify
case.
Just
any
in case
unidentified item.
I throw it.
But do you
away.
use it?
Or we use one.
Oh, wait a minute.
One other item.
I asked her, is there somewhere that I can
Because it's
sell
not- it's one thing.
some
I did not know that.
materials that I've gotten off the bodies of the fallen, or perhaps some body parts that I've come across in my ventures to the cave?
Her eyebrow twitches a little bit when you say body parts, but then she directs you to see Charcy the blacksmith.
Fuck. I said, what if she's perhaps out of sorts? Is there another person that I can talk to?
Rob her. What?
Well, I suppose you could talk to Geed. He's a traitor.
Okay, there's no way that that is a real name.
That's a real name.
Welcome
Well, how
to
geed
Diablo.
is that?
It sounds like there's something wrong with you.
While they're doing their thing, can
No,
I
he's
just be
pretty
like
geek.
looming over, looking
Yeah, he's
over her
pretty
stuff
geek.
since I can't actually ask to see what she has?
Right. So you're standing and looming and you look almost as if you're brooding when you're looming.
Just because my brow is so huge,
Yeah.
it just looks like it's like resting bitch face, but ogre style.
Okay. Resting ogre bitch face.
Ogres
ROBF.
have layers.
So yes, I would like to see what else she
Onions
has, just
have
for grins and
layers.
giggles.
Sure. I mean, basically you just see like a few scrolls. She has some like odds and ends kind of trinkets, like some like rings and amulets. She has a lot of staves and rods. A bunch of stuff that you really don't care about.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Personally, as a giant, but you're like, oh, this is kind of cool, I guess.
He's like, ooh, a stick.
Right?
Yeah,
I
basically.
I like pick up a ring and then like hold it to my finger, and it's like that big compared to my finger. It's like pink. Put it down and just walk away.
He's so gentle.
He's being
Crush it,
gentle.
and then
My
walk. No, I'm
character
just
is
kidding.
proud of him for being gentle in the store.
I step on you as I walk away. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But no, nothing of interest
You know,
today.
my character's not very materialistic, but anything useful for the sneaking would be nice.
Probably
She does
picking
not have any
blacksmith
sneaking
then.
gear.
Yeah.
Well, time to pack up, guys. This is gonna have a nice second.
I'm
it.
gonna, I want to leave Charcy alone because of the whole plight that we left her with last time.
No, fuck that.
But
I
at the
wanna buy a
same
shield.
time, it's like, but we need shit.
Yep. No, fuck that. I want a shield.
So I hang on to his back hair as he walks back and just kind of like,
ow,
I
ow.
had a moment with her and I can't handle the emotions again. I'm literally hanging on.
He's
And then
like
we're making.
straps himself through my backpack. Just
And so when we make our
just
way back to
to-
Charcy, I assess her emotional state before I talk to her.
you dick.
Well, at the moment you are literally just clinging on to Big's back, and Big is just standing there because Big has not announced where he's going.
No, it's fine. I'm just expecting.
He's waiting. He's just like, he's gonna want a shield.
So you're going up to
I'm the
Charcy and
translator.
they're gonna
I'm the
ask-
translator for you because Soul's gone. So
Right. Yeah, fuck it. Big's clueless. He had his one moment of like emotional prowess
Sure.
last session, and he's done for like the next 48 hours.
you.
So, yep, and so he just walks up and does the same exact brooding, looking over the merchandise thing, even if she's like sobbing in a corner.
He's like, ooh, 6 gold. That's a great sword. 6 gold.
Tink, 1 gold piece, takes the sword. Just kidding.
Hey, can you not count?
You poke your head up. No, he can't.
You make your way back to Charcy's blacksmith area kiosk. Kiosk is such a fun word to use.
Reminds me of the mall.
Right.
Welcome to the Mall of the Rogue Encampment, guys. And you see that Charcy is not there, nor is Rolf.
Nobody's there.
Instead, you see what you would imagine is an apprentice blacksmith in her place.
I immediately let go of your back hair and drop to the ground and go, that's fine. Guys, let's just go shop. It's fine. Just come on.
Meanwhile, I'm already standing there, like, looking at this angry little goat thing going, like... It just keeps going, and I'm just like, well, fuck me, I guess.
Big. Jesus Christ.
So I, in particular, would like to look for a shield better than my piece of fucking driftwood.
Well, you see, you have a shield that's actually currently resting on your back. As he's hanging
I have
on
a goat
to you,
shield.
Yes.
It's called the Screaming Goat.
Yeah. But if he wants to keep his shield and not identify it, then
Oh, shit,
you
I
can,
forgot about that.
I
you can
use
browse
it to
the-
increase my defense, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's currently using it. He just
Yeah.
hasn't assessed the magical properties on it yet.
Oh, I didn't realize yours was magical. Quite. Yes, indubitably. I mean, very.
Let's see here. So the apprentice, he looks up and he's currently like just kind of like sharpening a knife, and he like looks up and goes,
Looks up and looks up.
"Hey, hi, Charcy's. She's not here, but
I say very loudly as if he's stupid. We're here to buy things.
oh my god!" And he like drops what he's doing, and he goes, yes, of course."
Please, my character adds.
The polite.
We're the
rat.
With a
people who
bow.
told
Like it.
Charcy that her friend was dead. We get a discount.
Can I like cover his face
Please,
just entirely
my
with my hand?
character
Just
says.
whomp.
And bows again.
The guy is all like, "That's terribly insensitive."
You just got called out.
There's no off button for that.
However,
I bleat.
I mean, a shop is a shop, I guess. What do you want?
A sword is a sword. No. I don't know. So my friend here needs a non-driftwood shield.
Yeah, it looks
While
like
he
it was
says
about
that,
to
My
I go
friend
boom,
here needs a
boom,
bit
and
of
say
everything. And I need... What do you got?
He looks at the shield and the huge person wielding it and goes, "Big indeed."
I just want you to list your inventory.
Right.
That driftwood looks kind of beat up, like it's about to break.
Big.
Yeah, we have some shields. What can I interest you in? We have gauntlets, bracers, bucklers,
On my computer.
small shields.
Should I bring up shopping music just so we have it in the background?
fine.
Okay.
Oh my god, if you play the Jeopardy theme, I'm gonna reach across this table
It's
and then
not
not do
Jeopardy.
anything.
Come on. But now I'm tempted to
You said... Did you say round shield or buckler?
Yes, so we have. Oh my god, what did I do?
Right, don't you hate that?
Oh my god, why did I do this?
Why have you done this?
I can't believe you've done this.
ROBF will make Shadow of Mordor much funnier.
That's awesome.
Oh shit, the agility.
Okay, so let's see here. In terms of shields,
The other hands are gross.
yeah. So she has gauntlets, or he, in the meantime, has gauntlets, bracers, bucklers, and round shields.
I would like to see how much a round shield would cost.
A round shield will set you back about 225 gold.
I kind of want to punch him in the face and take one, but I know that's probably going to be frowned upon by the local populace.
I get out of like Big's grip as he's like pushing my face back,
Yeah.
and I say, I do have some things to sell, maybe things that you don't find important or anything, but you can probably melt them down for ore or whatever. And I plop down the 3 crude knives that I have.
I had the 2 that I have,
Okay.
And a hunter's bow.
which I do not have.
And
Wasn't Toshi using the hunter's bow?
no, that was me.
No.
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want the bow just in case? Because you're a cunning character.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
So the bow, and then I
Not
also
now.
want to offer the fallen arm.
He's going to possibly
Wait,
sell it.
so he looks over everything and he goes like, I can melt that down.
down the road.
I can melt that down. That's a nice bow.
That is
And
a
what
nice
the
boulder.
fuck is that?
This is a trophy.
On top of it,
fallen.
very gingerly, I put the poisonous thorn from the krill rat as if I'm like handing this like wonderful aperitif. Just ding, garnish.
It's garnish. He looks at the poison thorn, he looks up at you and he kind of goes like,
I try and smile, but it comes across as like,
did this come... This looks like some of those demons that have been...
Yes.
big.
This music.
Tell me you can't use material from them to make some sort of weapon or hide.
I would actually most appreciate if that was not near me.
The
As it
the
is
quill rat quill or the
gross.
fallen arm.
It's extremely gross.
Both.
Well, look what's
I
in
like
my bag.
take my garnish back.
I grab my arm and I put it back in my bag.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As for the
You should pay us for that.
As for the crude
You
metals,
should pay us for the removal.
yeah. As for the crude metals, I'll give you a total of 12 gold pieces for all the crude stuff,
Well, I can't even come fucking close to affording
and
that shield.
then
12 each.
no, 12 total for the crude materials, and
So
then
there's 3 for me. How many do you have? That's not an even number, Jeff.
I thought there were 4 total. I'm sorry, there was 5 total.
He had 3, I had 2.
So 15.
Yeah, 15.
Because math.
Yeah.
You take 6, I'll take 9. I don't want.
No, that's fair.
Okay. And then for the hunter's bow, he said he will give you guys 50 for it.
No, that's yours, so that's your money if you do that.
Okay.
I only got about 50 gold.
Yeah, same. I have 62. How much for the next one down? What is that? The buckler?
Yeah.
That's what I have.
The buckler, he will let go of the buckler for 90.
Don't you mean 85?
No, I mean 90.
Try waving your hand around.
But don't you mean 85?
What are you doing? You some shit? Are you waving your hand around like that?
4 times.
I'm Italian. I mean Toydarian.
The Genetrix of the
You're a
Lord.
Targaryen?
He says, I'm sorry, but the price is 90 gold. Charcy left me in charge of the store. I don't have the authorization of giving discounts right now.
I totally understand. How much gold do you have?
62. I need
Give-
28 more.
50.
Give me 5.
Please.
8. Break it down.
He
to
gives me
57.
5 gold and I leave.
I grab you by the horns and just hold you like this.
I bleat. And then I hand 90 gold to the stupid apprentice and go, you'll be nothing for the rest of your life. You'll be nothing. I hand it to him.
You're such a...
Can I get a buckler?
Okay, so here's the deal. When you say stuff like that, it's hilarious, and it makes me want to actually count it, but you're not rolling it, so
I
it's fine.
hand him the 90 gold.
Okay. And he says, pick out whatever buckler suits your fancy.
I find the biggest one that might actually fit on my arm.
Okay.
Bigger than
Charcy's
like an actual
word is
bracelet.
law.
So
Versus where it's
every time I want to do anything to my character, even some random slight little like phrase, I should roll.
Rolling solidifies your actions.
It's not like you have to succeed at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's not like, well, you didn't say good morning to Akara because you only rolled a 2.
I was a bit brutal in my game because if Katie said like I tell Noah blah 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 and then she rolled a 1, I had her just like burp in his face.
Yeah,
so I was
funny.
a little bit brutal about that. He doesn't care.
Okay.
It's more like you just do it. Let's see. So yeah, you have a buckler now. Congratulations.
Do it.
I was tempted. So if this didn't work for some reason, I was just gonna give you mine. But now I'm glad that we can both have one. So
Yeah.
whatever. So I'm out of gold. So
He's
I'm,
keeping the magical one because he's a mage.
Okay,
what do
so
you have? Like something like 45 HP at level 3 or something like that?
54.
I was close.
You were extremely close.
Palindrome kind of.
Plus, because I like put all of my stats into Constitution, and I got Toughness and a bunch of other ones.
Big.
And Relentless.
That's smart.
So,
Are there hidden blades?
so now I have 10 defense.
Nice.
Maybe.
Do you wish to identify your buckler?
You're chomping at the bit, so I'll do it. Yeah.
Oh, because you said earlier that you were just gonna hold off on it.
I'm still tempted to hold off on it just because I only have one of those scrolls, and there's going to be something else that I find.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm not trying to push you. I just wanted to remind you.
The main thing that I'm waiting for is like an actual armor set. Like,
You need to
you
choose
find
between
robes, and I'm just
I
like,
see.
fuck yeah.
Got
But
it.
a shield is enough for me to just be +2 defense.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to wait. So
Got it.
I think I am going to wait.
Okay.
Because somebody can tell me later at some point.
Speaking of
Okay.
magical things, I completely forgot because Katie's not here, but Akara gifts Soul, who is currently not here. I apologize, Katie. Hi.
I'll make sure she does.
She gives Soul. Where is it? There we go. Akara's band. It's a ring. It gives the wearer +1 willpower and +10% healing received.
Wow.
Sweet.
Healing received?
Yes.
I take it and put it on me. And I tell Albus Dumbledore, I will give it to our friend when I see her next.
Kinda want to rip it off your finger.
Yeah, but you know, you're not romantically involved with her in the game, so...
Well, the healing received part's not going to really matter for anyone
No, not
in this
no.
session.
No.
But it does do +1 willpower, which is
Yes. Which is nice for me.
nice. And I completely forgot. Yeah, completely forgot to give that to you guys when you guys were talking to her. Anyway, so there's that. Are you guys still shopping, or are you guys done?
I am done.
Did you want to shop at all? You said you had like 50 or 60 gold. You can buy
Mhm.
like a dagger or a short sword or something like that. I don't know.
Or a salve.
I have enough salves for now.
Oh, yeah, you guys might actually be using your salves this session.
I would
Crazy.
like to look for some at some point. I haven't done.
Anything else in the realm of
I think I might have
weapons
to.
that are pointy and stabby that he has?
Mostly pointy and stabby things are going to be swords and daggers, and yeah, I mean they've got a bunch of like short swords, daggers. They even have some like long swords
Any daggers that are
and
better?
broadswords.
Any daggers that are better than the ones I currently own?
They have a couple of magical daggers,
Okay.
but
do more
they're
damage.
costly.
Okay. But can I use them even on the magical? Does it give me magical?
Oh no! The item
No,
the dagger itself is enchanted, so you can use it. Yeah, you don't need to be inherently magical in order to use
Okay. How much would they cost? Just offhand.
it. Well, depending on what they do.
3,000.
8,000 gold. No. But they're going to be considerably more expensive.
It's a down payment for a house. Zen is
What?
kind of a dick. That I am.
No. One of the daggers.
The least expensive one, and just one of them.
Okay. One of the daggers does plus 10% critical strike damage, which that's going to set you back 180. And then the other dagger provides a flat bonus of +1 cunning, which is 200.
Cool, I don't have money for those. But, maybe later.
Yeah. It'll be nice. Eventually. Yeah.
Nice to know. Cool. Any, like, those cool wristy things?
Wristy things?
Yeah.
Stuff that goes on your wrist?
Yeah.
Like
Bracer?
like bracers and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He says bracers and gauntlets. I can let you have those for. We'll do 40 gold.
What do they do?
+1 defense.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Cool. You have a set of bracers that provide
What
you with
color are they?
+1
Are they cool?
defense.
They're yellow.
Anything,
for some reason.
if anything, I would say that they are more of like a very dark brown leather.
My aesthetic is important
Yes.
for me and for Katie, you know. To draw. Neato.
Woo!
Is there anywhere in this camp that has healing potions and/or salves?
That would be a.
Salves.
Perchance I might go back.
You don't have any healing salves from the first session?
Nope, I didn't get any in the first session, and I wasn't there for session 2.
I have one.
I would
Yeah,
say.
I have one.
Oh, you guys only have one each.
Oh,
Okay.
excuse me, I have 2.
So you can go ahead and go purchase a salve if you like. That's
I
fine.
would. How much are they?
I believe I was letting these salves go for 10.
Or I could give you one. You could give me some gold.
Well, first we have to talk to.
This way I don't have to
Arthur
dip
Camelot.
into your inventory. Because I'm going to be taking a lot of damage this time when we don't have a healer.
Oh, that's true.
So,
I don't
10 each, and what is their healing capacity?
It just increases your healing for rest.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like a potion
I keep forgetting how they work.
No potions, eh? Fudge.
because this is apparently supposed to be a hard game.
Well, not only that, but I mean, there's got to be potions in this game.
Just not
Your
yet.
game was
Just
hard
not now,
too.
and they're going to be much more rare.
Was it?
I'll just
There was
take
just a
one.
Towards
murderous
the end.
One healing
Red
salve,
Riding
10
Hood
gold.
game. Red Riding Hood with red lightsaber and a keyblade. It's not that big of a deal.
The game was really dark. Well, yeah, this one's supposed to be dark too, but maybe in a different way.
Alright, and then whatever bonus to healing while resting we'll deal with when we actually rest.
Yes, because it depends on how long
The
you're
dragon
resting.
genie
Yummer. That was
Trying
the
to kill
wrong
Cameron's son.
button.
Rape dragon.
and the Rape Dragon.
And then I presume that the other person, because I'm going to go back again, doesn't have any armor for cheap, does he?
They've got armor, but not for cheap.
Then never mind.
No.
I'm just imagining like a suit of like leather armor would just be like this tiny little like
Boiled
gladiatorial
leather.
chest piece.
Gladiatorial chest piece.
Stock
Right.
up on healing things. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's very good advice.
If you rest on a broadsword, yeah, that you would.
Zen is kind of a dick.
that you were quite right.
Neat. All right, then I am all good.
Ooh.
It's 10 each.
Yeah.
She
I
had any-
have no gold, but I'm just making sure that I
She
heard
have any
right.
switchblades? So I can
Yes,
rather
I
be
have a
cheap.
switchblade in my back pocket for cutting bitches. For when shit gets real, dog.
A magical Diablo equivalent?
Yes, it's an ethereal switchblade.
Cool.
Demonic switchblade of doom.
Yes.
Hey, you don't know unless you ask, alright?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
She does not have any switchblades.
Enough of that.
Why?
She has a cheese knife.
That she is using
Uh-oh.
for cheese.
I do like cheese, you see.
All right.
I mean, get it?
So
Get it?
the
Get it. How much for a cheese knife?
It's my personal cheese
I don't
knife.
think she's selling it.
I have a ropey and a dungeon kit. Oh wait, no, we should keep the dungeon kit.
Yes, and the rope.
The cheese knife is not going to do as much damage as your current daggers.
I have a crude knife. I don't. No, I want it for eating cheese, you sillies.
Mm.
It's very important.
The character's aesthetic.
Yeah.
Just eating cheese everywhere.
Shake,
with a
shake,
cheese
shake.
knife.
Thank you.
All right.
That was so cheesy.
Does anyone have anything else they wish to do in town for the time being?
I'm good.
Heal my MP to full, probably.
I would like to rest at least for an hour.
Take a nap.
Actually, I want to rest for 8 hours
Sure.
Yeah, fine by me.
because we're in an encampment. There's no monsters. We're fine. But after we do
I got
that,
a throat slit.
it's like fucking Charcy. But afterwards, we have a problem. We have 3 directions that we could go from my count. We could go take care of the Blood Raven. We could go take care of Warv. Or we could go take care of the southern part of the forest that the Amazon chick was like, you're not good enough to get by here. Okay?
Maybe that's not a great way for us to go sans healer.
Very true. So then if that's out, we have Orv, and we also have the Blood Raven.
Remind me again what the hell's going on with Orith.
Warv said that he was going east.
Not Warren.
North?
Warren.
He says he was going to take his caravan east.
Wait, was that the guy that I was going to throw the pot at?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I say we do that, because there's something I wanted to do before we leave camp.
Well, he's not leaving yet. He's still in the encampment for the time being. He's a traveler. He came from that direction, and he's planning on going back at some time in the near future, but not now.
Okay.
Not ever.
So what do you think?
Well, if Wariv isn't going anywhere,
That's what I
then
say
there's
now.
not really a quest to follow along the Wariv line. So maybe we should go with the Blood Raven.
Let's go with the Blood Raven.
But
What
not
do you think?
Yes.
I'm a little scared though
Concur.
because she is sounding
Blood
like
is
a
not
side
blood
boss,
evil.
like a bonus sort of like you don't
Rather
have to,
not
but it's
blood
kind of
evil.
good.
Yeah, right.
And without
Man, that sounds kind of main questy to me.
dark main drawer pants here, it might be a little bit more difficult to fight the Blood Raven.
Yeah,
but,
nothing says we're gonna get all the way to her.
Dark
We always start
winds,
down the path, and then if it
dark
starts going like,
words.
"Hey, shit's getting dicey," we can always log up out of
Dicey.
there.
Not once,
Didn't even
ever,
do that.
in my D&D history, have I ever fled from a fight.
Get good, scrub.
Even when we didn't have a healer?
Well,
Suddenly
actually,
I'm
you
corrected.
did flee from one fight, and
Well, all your
character
characters
died.
are different.
100% of the time, I have not fled a fight.
Because you fought all the other ones and died once.
You haven't played any coward characters?
No.
I know,
Who
we
plays
don't-
cowardly
Yeah.
characters?
Yeah, right? That's what I do in real life.
No. What say you all?
I say follow along the Blood Raven path.
It's like a spaceship.
And now it's just going to
Like a
constantly make me
Batmobile.
think of Game of Thrones, that title, the name.
Dark
Even though I
The Blood
admit
Raven.
to my ignorance.
I didn't read the books, though, but like it's not, that name is still familiar to me.
You should.
I don't know.
Who's this? Topoisky Druid?
Polsky.
Or cheese
What are you
knife.
drinking, man on the left?
Cheese
Wait,
knife of prophecy.
I'm not
Who's
drinking
this?
anything. Oh.
When
Oh, other left.
Jeff
Hello,
jumps over the table at Tommy
New
Andrews to
viewer? Oh, my bad. I just feel bad because a totally new person's active in our chat log and I've never said hi to them. My goodness.
I need my cup of water.
Oh, I'm
That's
such
awesome.
a bad person.
No,
Jeff,
you're
get back
not,
to
Jeff.
DMing. Sorry.
That's why you're wearing black.
I do need to get back to DMing. I'm sorry. But hello,
giving you
hello,
shit.
new person. Welcome to our channel. My goodness. Okay. That's what I get. That's what I get for having like my lists and stuff up instead
I
of
know,
the
right?
actual channel.
I am becoming the king of alt tab.
Yes. Oh, yes. And also, Mr. Chat Moderator,
Maybe.
be greeting people if you see a new name.
But let's get started.
Dude, I like this person. This person's like, let's fucking get to business.
I don't like what I'm seeing right now. Is it a magic thing?
It's a magic trick.
Okay.
Let's do an
This
hour
is
one shot
fantastic.
now.
All right.
That's
All right.
awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's
guys.
great.
No, this is fantastic.
So, Blood Raven, you cool?
It's a baby. Jenny!
Cool with the Blood Raven quest?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, very, very.
I was trying not to point at your face because I remembered after the fact, so sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. 12 years later.
Oh my goodness.
13.
All right. So,
Oh, alright.
Cassia.
I just told you that last night.
Yeah, that's the only reason I knew.
I'm sorry, Cashew. Cashew.
Cashew.
Cassia.
Copernicus.
Cashew.
She is nearby while you guys sleep around the fire in the encampment. Which you guys do rest, by the way.
Got a son.
You guys get excellent rest while being inside the encampment. You're warm near the fire. I'm going to be nice. And you are fully healed, have all your mana, everything. Okay?
Good.
So you're at maximum capacity.
And I have
And,
35 HP.
Cassia
MP.
basically just like watches you like sleep in the encampment. Well, not like watching you the entire time, but she knows you're there. And then when you guys start to stir and wake up, yeah, she's watching you.
Sleep, my pretties.
I mean,
And then-
she sort of owes us because we just wiped out the Den of Evil, but also we kind of saved her ass by telling
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Blacksmith about the girl.
She is
Right,
super
so-
appreciative of you guys. Trust me.
That was good.
And when you guys wake up, she does say, "So, the Blood Raven threat that I've told you guys about, you can find Blood Raven in the burial grounds near the Cold Plains, and I imagine, judging by, we have a satyr, a skaven." And a half giant. Now you're not from these lands, so might I give you this area map?
Sure.
I hold my hand
My
out, and
character's been
it
all
like
over the world.
barely covers
but-
my palm.
Left me hanging, bruh.
My character's, travels a lot on business, or did before business was wiped out.
Business.
So been all
Traveling
over the
before
place, but might be familiar, but no, has not lived in lands like this. So.
Cold doesn't bug me though.
It's good.
I have fur.
No.
My character does. Okay. Thank you.
I come from the land of the ice and snow, and I forgot the rest of the song, even though I just fucking heard it, and I'm mad at myself now.
I don't know.
Immigrant song by Led Zeppelin.
Ice winds
Come from the land of the
blow.
ice and snow. Anyway,
Cool winds blow.
No one else knows the lyrics. All right, cool.
nope.
The cold never really bothered me.
Oh,
God
there
damn
you go.
it.
That's a more recent reference. Jesus. Okay, so she hands you the area map, and she's not going to charge you for it or anything because she wants you to be able to fucking do this.
Which
for
we
her.
appreciate.
Yeah. It's basically like a small map of the area near the rogue encampment in which her rogues have charted out,
Okay.
basically. But you'll notice that there are some spots missing because the rogue encampment's still relatively new because
So they haven't been able to
the
chart it
sisterhood
out.
is from the monastery. So like the monastery and all that, that's all charted out. What's up?
This is such a meta thing, but here we go. Hey, Cashew, would you mind... Oh, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Copernicus.
All right. Copernicus, do you actually, by chance, have a sister here that is well known in the healing magics? Because our priest friend is sick with the flu in one of your tents, so she can't go with us.
Distant sound of retching.
See, that's her.
Sorry.
That's her.
Sorry, Katie.
Do you have anybody that might be able to come with us and assist us with healing holy magic? Because, you're from a
Not a bad
monastery.
idea.
Sadly, our
So much characters.
the people here at the encampment was actually we were very happy to see someone like Soul.
I remember that.
We don't have really any healers aside from Akara. Akara is the high priestess, and
She
she's the
should
best
come
healer
with
that we
us.
have.
She should come
And
with
yes,
us.
that's it.
That's pretty much it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she's in charge of healing the rogues through like healing salves and whatnot, and making sure they get good night rests,
Such a fun
stuff
word
like
to say.
that.
I don't
Using
know
herbs
why.
to cure any poisons that they come across, that kind of thing.
Cállate. Sorry.
So sadly, no, I cannot.
That's fine.
no.
Say if we don't come back in 3 days, just know that it was on you.
Ooh, rough.
She goes,
That's no way to live.
good luck, travelers.
As he turns away, I look at her and roll Big's eyes and just kind of plod off.
But you don't deny it.
I lack the linguistic capability to do so.
Deny.
Somehow, I actually convey the words that I lack, that blah 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 blah, by saying big.
And she's like, "Oh my god, I just understood that."
It's just
I'm gonna I am Groot my way through this entire
you are
fucking campaign.
you
I don't
are
even care.
so clear with your intent when you say big.
Big.
Wow, that's just amazing. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
This party is super sassy, mainly iced coffee guy.
I'm a really sassy bitch, I know.
Yeah, mainly
Tommy
iced coffee guy.
shall henceforth.
The sassy iced coffee
Oh
guy.
my god, I just fucking mistyped that all.
He will henceforth be
Mainly
known.
The
iced coffee
sass
guy.
vendor.
I shall be Dr. Coffee. We have a Mr. Coffee. Why not a doctor? Let's all go play the king's game. I mean chess. Not the fucking king.
Damn it, misfortune beat me to it.
It's almost like misfortune is a good viewer.
Damn it! Like touche, but damn it.
No. Okay. So the rogue encampment gets kind of awkward as you guys are standing around and just in your coldness, just like
I start walking.
what do we
out.
do now?
Oh, I start leaving, but as I go, I want to go by the cooking area and just fucking take the pot and just take it with me as I go.
You mean for us, right?
Yeah.
And also, Jenny, I believe
I'm sorry.
you said you were trying to get my attention. I think when Trevor was talking, I could have sworn.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, but thank you.
So as you walk up and take the pot, it is now the afternoon. Well, not afternoon. It's like the evening pot
Yeah,
because
like-
you guys rested for 8 hours.
Oh, my bad.
It's dinner.
It's basically dinner. You take dinner with you, And Warv is literally like mid-ladle and goes to put the ladle back and just kind of like looks up at you like...
Oh my god, yeah, and I just take it, and as I'm walking away, I like fucking take a drink out of it. Like it's a coffee mug as I just...
You hear Warv utter something that's completely non-discernible to you. Right. And then he calls out to one of the rogues and says, "We're gonna need more soup."
It's true.
But literally, like, I mean, they care, you know.
Yeah.
You just took their fucking soup. But at the same time, it was all like, dude, those are guys who fucking figured out that infestation of demons. So,
by the way, I just added the cooking pot to my inventory, so...
You have a cooking pot, yes.
Oh,
excellent.
You can use it as a helm, but it gives you -10 to your attack rolls.
I was actually going more along the lines of projectile weaponry.
Okay.
I'm thinking about taking throw.
Funny
Just
if this
for
was worked somehow into like your Disney campaign, but it was.
Please get throw.
I'm going to next level just so I could be like, whang!
Okay.
There was a whole dark part of the world that like believed in hell and everything. Yeah.
Alright.
This is gonna be great.
All right. You take the pot with you guys,
The
and
pot.
you start traveling. The pot by
Not
Tool.
that kind of pot.
By the way, I share the contents of the food with my party as we trundle along before emptying
Too late.
it,
The
so
way
we
that
go
you
back.
described how you took the pot, the soup spilled out everywhere.
Oh, that's totally fair.
Yeah. You were like yoink, and then
Just imagine
dribbled
looking
everywhere.
Warren in the eye and going,
This is half giant's culture. All right. You guys head out of the south exit of town along a very familiar path. It is evening, so as the sun is setting, it gets a little ominous in the moor outside of the rogue encampment.
Oh, did you just say the moor?
The moor, yes.
I love
Moor.
that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, it's actually called the Blood Moor, but I'm saving you the gruesome details.
Well, why? We want horrible histories.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the Blood Moor, and you know there's a lot of death and blood,
and nothing more.
and nothing more.
I regret nothing.
It's funny because it's like more.
None of
Did
our,
I just
Yeah.
fucking do that?
None of
Yeah.
our characters
Double
are
finger
Irish,
guns,
though.
absolutely. Yeah. So, as you're heading south,
Tommy's
you
going on the
see-
chat.
You see a path that leads to the right or west, or the path that continues southward.
Judging by the map and the directions we were given.
Ah!
we
Oh,
know-
look at
you.
that! Someone refers to the map.
Thank you.
Right?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
So, like, I just
Find
imagine
the
Big
map,
just
find the
plodding
map.
up to there, looking, and just, like, pulling the map out. And everybody's like, where did you have that? As he just looks and tries to figure it out.
Map quest.
Oh, that's outdated.
No!
Google Map.
That's the beautiful part. These plebs have not played Diablo 2 before. Anyway,
I beg your pardon.
excuse me.
Oh, that's right. I can't say. I was into it before it was cool this time.
Well,
Darn.
anyway, so what's Diablo?
It's
Does that mean like the devil?
the devil.
All right.
We're playing the devil.
In
You
español.
see, you see on your map that there is a trail. It's the westward leading trail that goes basically to the northern end of the burial grounds.
Okay.
And
That's
then
what
if
we
you were
want.
to keep going south, that will lead you down to what is marked on the map past the Bloodmoor is the Cold Plains. The Cold Plains is huge on your map, and there are some parts that are not mapped out. And on the northern part of the Cold Plains is a trail that leads to the burial grounds. So there's basically two ways to get to the burial grounds.
It's dangerous, guys.
I convey that to my party very eloquently by holding it up, crumpling at the top, and saying, big.
Big.
I look at it and go, yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I point south and say, big. They point west and say, big.
I thank him and pat him on whatever body part I'm closest to, probably the knee.
You grope his man chest.
No, a nice friendly
It's like the
pat.
back of his thigh, and he gets like a weird half-giant erection.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not into
Not the half part, just the
men.
giant.
I'm keen to go west.
Just the straight shot instead of going around.
Yes.
Toshi. ¿Qué piensas?
But I will happily go around if that's what you guys think is safe.
I'm kind of leaning around. I don't
think
know
around
why.
is safer.
Around? Okay. Let's go around.
Yep. So down
So
south.
going around would be south,
Mm-hmm.
going back to the rogue that you spoke to and who gave you the
Right.
leather bag. Okay. So you head south.
Because at worst, we can experience one combat. If it's excessive, then we can just head back.
Bingo.
So,
Called
Luckily,
a tactical advance in the opposite direction.
I rolled a 6, so luckily there was no encounters in the evening as you approach the rogue to the south.
okay, so she's there.
She is there.
Cool.
You see her in basically like almost an identical spot. She has her bow drawn and an arrow at the ready, not like knocked and like up, but like she's holding onto an arrow, like waiting for shit to go down. You know what I mean? And
You sure about this?
she sees you guys, hails you immediately, and she basically is like almost like humbled by your presence because as she hails you, she goes, "Man, word's gotten around. That's incredible. You guys have cleared out the Bloodmore, or not the Bloodmore, but the den."
This is like Westeros. Like, there's no way for rumors to spread, but they fucking spread.
Ravens.
And also, you guys slept for 8 hours in the town.
Messengers.
I guess that's true.
That's true.
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess we
it's not like
slept.
the rogues don't talk to each other.
We do.
I always just got the impression that like this chick was just like on her own, like just abandoned, just left to die.
No, she's not left to die.
I'm kidding.
She's on her post.
I'm kidding. I approach her and I'm like, "Do you remember me?"
Yes.
I
How's
say,
how's that gem and the leather bag holding up?
I'd rather not talk about that. I'd rather talk about you.
Oh,
You hear the sound of a half-giant forehead going into a palm. Just
I say,
she blushes quite a bit.
strutting past her and looking over my shoulder. I say to her, "Do you believe now that we might be capable of venturing in these parts?
You can venture anywhere you like.
Do you think that these woods carry any sort of challenge for us?" I'm intentionally not looking at the chat right now.
These wildlands should be no match for you if you've managed to clear out the den. And she blushes a little bit more, and she says that her name's Flavie.
Aww.
I'm gonna write
Like
that
Flavia?
down.
Kind of, yeah.
so I'm
That's
gonna
not a
remember it.
nickname. Okay, sorry.
That's how I'm gonna remember it now.
Flavi?
I'm not gonna remember it.
I'm gonna think of it as a Fluffy from Pokemon.
Flappy.
Can you spell it for me? F-L-A-V.
Flavie.
That's what I was gonna assume. Cool.
Is she flavorful?
He could probably find out.
I was gonna say if he keeps up with that smooth talk.
Yeah.
Right? Man, the last character I had that was actually into
Seduction
romantic
roll.
sidelines was probably Dave.
The dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But all he did was like drink and fart.
No,
And
but
spit.
he liked
But he
women.
wanted love, damn it.
Aw, and Jim actually did that. That was fun. I liked that part.
Ugh.
Anyway.
All right. I say to her, "I do appreciate your confidence in our capabilities."
Did you just turn into Bill Clinton?
My.
That's slick.
Oh, that's a nice piece of body armor you got there, hon.
Sorry, it just sounded...
Oh, that's.
I did not intend to have sex with that woman.
That's the final boss.
Is that
We come
actually,
walking
like-
up just like
I think
knew
the
you'd
Bill
do that.
Clinton impression is literally my best impression thus
That's
far.
pretty good.
And it's not even a character in the fucking game.
Happy
needs to be.
President's Day, everyone!
Oh, it's President's Day. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is great. This is great. Alright. This is so awkward.
Back
right
when
now.
we had presidents. Oh no! Oops, sorry, viewers.
Oh, dear.
Oh god!
You might trigger some
Skip
people with
over
that.
that part.
Oh my god. Okay. Flavie asks you,
Cameron just wall-nopes the fuck out of here.
might I know your name?
President's Day gives 1+1 to all presidential impressions. That's great.
I turn back to her. Actually, okay, I'm going to be very dramatic. I look out into the forest past her, because I'm like past her at this point. I was like looking over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I look out in the forest, like as if like smelling it, like taking it in. And she asks me like, "Can I get your name?" And I wait. I turn back and I'm like, "My name is Zen. and I'm gonna kill the blood raven. And I walk.
You hear the sound of
with
behind
help
you?
from his friends.
You hear a mighty waterfall behind you
Someone peeing.
as you walk away from her. And I don't need to.
Oh.
I don't need to go into detail, do I?
Oh, I can't breathe right now.
Neither can she.
Neither can she.
My character might need to go meditate for a little bit.
You're right.
Get
Two of
these
us need to meditate and drink.
images out of our minds.
Oh my god.
Okay, I keep going.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I go up to Big, and I mumble to him as soon as we're like out of Flobby's earshot.
Right.
And I mumble to Big. You know what the best part is?
Mm.
I'm gay.
Oh, really?
He says big, but somehow you understand that he means me too.
So he says big more like big?
Big.
Big.
Probably playing an ace character again.
Right, oh my god. This force. And that concludes failed attempts at flirting.
Make a woman gush like a waterfall and then tell your party that you're gay afterwards.
Right.
Amazing. Alright.
This campaign just got real progressive.
What? No girl wants to get down with the gross goat man? Did you not see Narnia?
Oh, fuck off with your Mr. Tumnus shit. I don't give a flying fuck that it was
Great
James
with
McAvoy.
kids. He lives in a fairy tale. He knows
He's not
Jesus
really
flying.
Perception.
Roll perception for gay.
Radar check.
Gaydar check. Nice. Alright. So as you continue.
Oh no.
Are you from Brooklyn now?
Sounds like the Mad Hatter.
As you guys continue into the cold plains.
This campaign just got really
Are you Matthew
progressive.
McConaughey or are you Bill Clinton? I can't tell.
Matthew McConaughey and Bill Clinton,
Sound disturbingly similar now
they're
that you
actually
point
very
that out.
similar.
Alright.
Matthew McConaughey, I think, sounds like Bill Clinton did when he was young.
Right, just change.
I mean,
alright. And boom! Same dude.
It's the same dude.
I'm just imagining them swapping wardrobes.
Alright.
Okay.
What do we find?
You continue into the coal plains, and you realize that it's...
Gold.
Thank you.
I was going to say plate.
Survey says...
I
Cold.
have a furry bottom half
Yes.
and I'm covered with leather on top, so let's go.
Yes.
Wow, you really are just a walking fetish.
Mm-hmm. Doubles.
McConaughey says, I did mean to have sex with that woman.
Dude, I love our chat so much right now.
Thank you
dude.
for joining us.
Yeah, seriously, you're making this very entertaining. You get to the coal plains, and in the distance you see dark silhouettes because they're far away, and it looks like they're kind of like it's like a group, and it looks like they're kind of organizing in a way. This coal plains is very open because it's a plains.
Sure.
So there's like a few boulders here and there, some shrubs, some tall grass, but not really much else.
What are you doing, honey?
I don't know if that was because of us or because she's on her phone.
No, it's something totally different.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so you see these silhouettes out in the distance. It's hard to judge their distance. It's also it's nightfall, so it's even harder to judge their distance and who they are or what they are. But as they're organizing, you can sense that there's probably anywhere between like 3, maybe 5 of them.
Okay.
And they are making. You hear light footsteps, which surprise you because of how quickly they're moving.
Okay, so bear with me so I can understand.
Yeah.
You're saying it's plains, so it's like we're not in a heavy tree line anymore. Is it actually like flat,
It's
or is it like
pretty open.
ridgy
Kind
a
of
little bit?
tundra-ish.
It's not tundra-ish. It's just cold plains.
Okay.
So I'm sorry to be quoting or to be referencing Game of Thrones again.
That's
But
okay.
is it like past the wall where like you first see the White Walkers, like that kind of
that
icy
would be
plain?
that would
or-
be like tundra.
So think more like plains. It's just temperature-wise, it's
There's
cold, not
woods
snow or
in the
anything.
wild.
That's what tripped me up too.
Okay, I'm with you now.
Like, it's still woods at Craster's Keep.
Luckily, none of us here are female, right?
Yeah. there are a few like
Just when it couldn't get
large
any
like
rapier,
oak trees and
it
stuff,
gets
but they're
rapier.
very few and far
Okay.
between. It's mostly just
God.
like smaller boulders and like tall grass, some shrubs near the rocks, so forth.
Okay.
So it's pretty damn open.
I'm going to stop. I have not lit a mage light or anything like that, so I'm hoping that we're not attracting a lot of action because of light or anything like that, because it's nighttime.
Well, you guys
But,
have a torch, correct?
I
Or did you
didn't-
guys
I never.
not?
I own it. I
extinguished
haven't
it.
taken it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah,
can
me
see
too.
pretty well in the dark.
So in that case,
I made that up.
it's really dark, and to be honest, I shouldn't even let you see those silhouettes. But hey, they're there.
Well,
if
actually,
anything, you don't see the silhouettes. You hear the footsteps first.
Thanks, DM.
Anytime.
in that case,
I'm
because
throwing you
I
a
can,
freebie.
sorry,
No, that's okay.
I was gonna say I can't see jack diddly shit. I think you've got like dark vision kind of stuff.
I
I
do.
do not.
What do your
You?
rat eyes see?
I'm imagining that either sensory from the wilds plus having like a scan magical sensory would allow me to kind of get into a feeling of people being around us.
Spider sense.
I don't know,
Tingling.
but if not, then I'm just gonna be all like, I'm paranoid.
Give me some d20s for perception, you guys.
It's all up to you, Miss Connie.
Ooh, nope.
Okay.
Natural 2.
Another 6.
Okay.
8. Plus
Hey,
4.
all of our stuff adds up.
12.
You can discern that there's 4.
Um,
Can
There's
she
4 guys?
There's 4
There's
things,
4.
can she tell how close they are?
and you imagine that they're roughly 40 to 50 feet away. So that's alarmingly close for how dark it is.
Do
What's
you? Oh, you
because I don't know what my party members are doing, I reach into my bag and I try and light the torch.
yeah,
Okay.
I was just gonna say if you tell us, Toshi, then I'm going to ignite a mage light over all of us right now.
Okay, cool. I did tell you.
Okay, so
Okay.
Roll
I
for
ignite a
telling.
mage light over his head. 14.
Oh, Kitsui is so nice. He's repping my channel right now. What a
Right?
good guy. Thanks, man. All right. So as you light the mage light and as you light the torch, suddenly it becomes very bright because you have 2 light sources over just one giant body. You are holding the torch, and I'm going to allow you to hold the torch since you're not using a larger shield.
That's what I was going to be my next question. So
Yeah.
thank you.
You cannot wield the torch like a weapon in any way, though.
No.
It's basically like
I do have
you
a
can just
squash out.
barely like grab it, and you can use your shield as to block. But I mean, as a weapon is concerned, it's very ineffective.
Cool. Yeah, I do have squash out in my right hand, so.
Good, because you're gonna need it. Because as the area lights up, you see 4 figures. They seem to be extremely pale, and like they have tattered clothes. They're female. And they seem to have like cuts and stuff on them, as if they're from the wilds.
Like running through the trees really
These-
fast, getting whacked
yeah.
by branches.
Yeah, these figures look very inhuman. There's just like something off with their eyes. Like they have like a glowy, almost like reddish look to them.
Oh, lovely.
And they're all holding very, very long, yet what you would probably identify as to be like crude spears.
Oh! That's
And they're
kinda
all
fun.
4 of them are basically like charging you because that's the new source of light. And they're just like you can barely hear them running towards you, and that's kind of like the alarming thing. You're like, oh my god, these bitches are quiet. Like,
I cast scan on the 3rd one. It casts.
okay.
Oh, that smells good.
As you cast on the 3rd one, you are able to recognize the fact that they are basically the same. Like they're like all 4 of them. They look the same. They're acting the same. They're behaving the same. So, in terms of stats, these ladies have 38 HP.
Okay.
They're using crude spears,
Okay.
which I cannot tell you the damage of.
Nah, it's okay. I have a Pokedex, so I'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
Hey.
And they do not have any really like known weaknesses, with the exception of holy magic.
So Katie just they are
Hey, if
charging me.
she
Said yes.
Skyped in,
I told her to
Also-
jump onto the stream at work.
Also, they're not undead. I want to make that clarification. They're not undead, but they do have a weakness to holy magic.
thank you for that clarification.
These are more specifically, they're closer to the Fallens that you guys have fought, like a humanoid figure, but demonic.
What are their resistances?
No, they're like no resistances.
Okay, that's good.
The only thing that they're
Have any modification to is the holy.
Well, it was my turn to cast Scan. I can't do anything beyond that. So
that's the first range turn. And the way that they're advancing, they're no longer 40 or 50 feet. They're like within like the range distance. So that's why I let Scan go off. What's up?
I would like to, if I can, not charge. I'm just going to plant and wait for them to come at me.
Okay.
And I'm going to whisper to Toshi, hoping that you get that means sneak around him and stab him.
my minor action is going to get. I'm
That way I don't
sorry,
have to travel as much.
but I'm going to get behind Big.
Okay.
Like diagonally behind him, not immediately like.
No,
but
you'd be
like,
sorry. That's exactly what I want.
Excellent. Toshi.
I sneak 16
Excellent.
plus this plus that.
Yeah, you are very well snucked. What's your dexterity?
4.
4. You have the cover of night, though, so that's gonna help.
I sure do. I can see pretty well in the dark too. It's a quality I made up for myself.
What's your 13s?
But we're kind of just going along
Almost.
with it at this point. I'm trying to make my way.
One of them almost spotted you, but no, you're good.
Cool.
You are well snucked. And then you said you're gonna just plant.
Just plant and wait. I'm gonna mace up, and the first one that comes and smacks
Excellent.
me, I'm gonna smack it right back.
Excellent. That is end of range
like a
phase.
bitch.
Like a bitch.
It is now melee phase. As melee phase starts, they're charging you.
Yeah.
So they're actually going to have initiative on this.
So it's cool, yo.
You are getting in position to, like, because it's very easy for you now to get in the position because they're charging him. So,
I want to go around and try to get them from behind.
perfect. So basically,
much
like,
what I do
like,
all
like
the
you're basically
time.
in position as they're doing their first attack. So you're going to have initiative on player phase, and you can start attacking immediately.
Cool.
And that lets me hit whatever one might survive you. I like
We'll
this.
see about that.
Right, you just fucking auto kill two.
Wow,
of
I
them.
just rolled a 1 for the first one.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Cool. Okay, that hit. That definitely hit. That would actually crit you. Woo! Okay, so 2 hits and a crit.
All right. I do have relentless now. So woohoo!
Does the one that rolled a 1 have a chance to drop her spear?
No.
Okay.
Because it is sewn to her hands.
Upon closer inspection, they only have nubs taped with spears.
Jeff's like, I just came up with a new creature for you to fight.
I'm ambidextrous.
McDragon Speary Arms. Sorry.
I'm loving it.
I'm like, I'm going crazy, man. Alright. Woo. Okay.
Is Dex Sentence a major action?
Yes.
Honey, come have your bacon be part of our show.
Okay, so the first one does 10 damage.
Reduced to
The
9.
second one does
That'd
9
be kinda cool.
damage.
Reduced to 8, so 17.
Couple minutes of
And then the
product
crit.
placement.
Oh, shite. All right. Hey, guys, in the very first round, I might get my
Adrenaline rush.
adrenaline rush.
So the crit's going to be 14.
Hey, guys, I got my adrenaline rush. I just went from 54 to 24 in a single fucking round.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Okay.
Kill them, please.
Okay.
It is player face. Sorry.
I'm gonna backstab one of them. Got 13 plus 2.
That is successful.
And all the other shit.
Plus 4?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got arm strength. My bad.
Yeah, I
My
try
bad,
to remember
my
those.
bad,
I put
my
them up
bad.
there so I look at them.
That is smart.
So anyway, that's the 5 and the 4 and the 2 and the 11, 12, 15. It was 15. No, plus cutting. 19.
19 damage?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. And then you got the +2 for the first attack out of sneak. Okay, cool. So you do 19 damage to one of the rogues immediately. which is quite a bit for a dagger.
Cool.
And then you have another dagger.
Yes.
I do. Okay.
Go ahead.
The minor, I'm gonna hit him again. Just 20.
Nat
Nice.
freaking 20.
So I can tell you right now, your 2 strikes, bam bam, just because like you basically did a backstab and then another crit, just like 2 crits right in a row on an unsuspecting target. I'm gonna let that second attack, because your offhand attack would have almost killed the monster, but I'm gonna let it kill it.
Cool. Thanks.
Because that was just like,
That's
it was so much damage within such a short amount of time that the monster's just like, Jesus Christ. It's just gonna die. So,
Pregunta, was that the one? Was that the one of the regular attacks, or was that the crit person?
she said I attacked one of them, and they were all at full health. So, in my mind, I had her sneaking around the right side of Big
I did.
and attacking
okay.
the rightmost of the 4.
Dang it! I imagined the left. But aware.
Well, that's 'cause
I
you're
didn't
on the left.
specify because I didn't think any damage would be done to either one, so who cares?
You're quite right.
then that's
What do
exactly
you
right.
It
So,
didn't fit my aesthetic.
you downed one with 2 very good rolls, so congratulations.
Cool. Now I might survive next round. Maybe.
That crit was extra critty, and you imagine that you probably pierced the heart.
Might I request to go first because I'm going to try Ice Coffin on the one that crit, and if
That was my turn.
it is,
gonna try
but if
first.
if it succeeds, then you
Yes.
know not to attack that one.
Alright.
He just really, really wants initiative.
I know, right? Tommy always wants to go.
It is a strategy, though. I'm not
I
just
know,
doing
I
it to be a dick.
Yeah, for the sake of crowd control, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to cast Ice Coffin on the one that crit.
Okay.
He has a move
12.
called Iced Coffee.
Oh my god.
It's close.
Ice Coffin!
Ice coffin.
Oh wow.
That's very close to iced coffee, though. I mean, shit. So you
I cast Ice Coffee on the crit person.
successful. Congratulations.
Can I smash it with the pot, break it into chunks?
We're personable people?
All right. So
We are
the one that
goddamn
crit is
delights.
now the middle of the 3.
Yes.
So I just want to let you know.
Oh, coffee. I apologize. That was fantastic. That was
Oh my
great.
god,
How
Druid,
much
marry
damage?
me.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
getting
off.
there, sorry. It's 12 total.
So,
So, I mean, I make a mess.
12 damage, or 12 ice damage has been dealt to the one that crit Big as he throws his dice around.
I think that went straight into the trash can.
Slow-mo the twitch.
It's because the trash is trying to let you know that you're trash, bro.
That was, oh.
Ooh, hurts.
Rough.
Oh, frack.
Into
Oh, there it is.
the vacuum stuff.
Yeah, that was sexy.
That was pretty rough.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because I tossed it up, went to try and catch it. It's like,
Congratulations,
oh,
your ice coffin's totally successful. He did 12 damage, and the target's now incapable of acting.
And she's going to receive 12 again.
cool. Then I will not attack that one. Is perchance the one who crit me the one that he ice coffined?
Yes,
That's what I, yeah.
Yeah.
he specified it.
Then the one who was the nat 1, I will smack her. in
The
fucking
nat
face.
1 died.
Oh, never mind. Then one of the others that I have not yet named
The one
is
that
going to
dealt-
take a mace to the face.
The one that
I
dealt
love
9
that
damage.
run. Yes, that one.
The one that hurt
To the
more.
Face.
So the one that dealt 9 damage is the one closest to Tommy.
Oh,
For
no.
Zen,
I
sorry.
always spill water on my stuff.
Bang. My elk
It makes it
this bitch.
artistic.
Alright, be my friend.
It gives it a
Natural
watermark.
fucking 20.
I would
Good
slap
job.
my knee if I.
Yeah, we got a couple nat 20s already in this battle. And it was well needed
Finally,
because
I
they kind
did
of did
something
30
epic.
damage to him. So, yeah.
It's not going to do that. Alright,
Except for
so
give me
again,
dice right
help
here.
me calculate crits again because it's different.
So it's going to maximize your weapon damage,
Perfect.
which I believe is 8.
Correct.
Okay, so it's going to be 8 plus strength plus dex.
Alright, so that
And
is
then
16. And
you don't
then
have any cutting, right?
I do not have any
Okay.
cunning, but I am
Why?
currently in adrenaline rush right now.
Oh,
so
that's good.
damage plus con plus 2, and my con is 5, so
That's plus 7.
16 plus 7 is 23. Just ugh.
More than half their storage.
You
Sorry, Chitty.
bean the shit out of that one. And it just smacks her right across the jaw, and she just goes like, oh god. Like, what have I
Please
gotten
call me
myself
big.
into?
Broken jaw?
Oh, yeah. For sure. She cannot suck the dick anymore.
Unfortunately, she had to go to D&D.
It's okay, we're gay.
Yeah. Everyone's a little gay. I mean, that's just proven. It's proven fact.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone is slightly gay to
Thanks,
some degree.
Kinsey.
Don't worry, man. I'd hit that.
Yeah, thanks. Enemy face.
Right in the middle, in case anyone cared.
So the two rogues are super duper like.
You Kinsey 3.
Holy crap! That was totally like 23 damage that you just did. However, the one that was standing next to the one that you slayed, Jenny, in one turn is like
Totally.
the fuck.
Totally.
So
You want some next?
One of them attacks you.
You want some kill?
I'm gonna go ahead and taunt.
Woo!
Wow.
At
in
low
case.
health.
You want
Low
some
health.
fucked up?
All right, so you have two attacking you now. Big is being big. That's a hit, and that is a miss.
Thank you,
Congratulations. So
Praise
the one that would
Diablo.
have hit, the one that would have hit Jenny,
What?
hit you instead, and then the one that was going to attack you
You're such a big
is stunned by the
target.
maze
You're
hit
such a
and
small,
fucking
fast
misses you.
target.
So,
I'm glad that my defense went back up with this shield
oh
purchase.
yeah,
I think they
the
would both
shield
hit me otherwise.
purchase was
Yeah,
that was
because I went
necessary.
from 7 to 10 defense.
Kitsui.
That was
Less than half health taunt.
yeah, and dude, you got a tank, bro. You got a tank. So
Hashtag
that
go
one was
big or go home.
only 6 damage.
Okay, that's
or
already taken.
5
Okay, I was
because
gonna say.
of your damage reduction.
Yay, relentless.
Yeah, Relentless is a great move.
Oh my god.
It has already saved you from 4 damage.
Yes, it has, which is a lot in this fucking fight.
Alright. So that was all, and then the Rogue Biatch is still frozen and takes an extra 12 damage.
Sexy.
Is it so it's at the end of this turn and then she thaws? Is that right?
Basically.
Yeah.
Guys, can I call dibs on smacking the frozen one?
I want to use my new death sentence.
Then do it on the one that isn't
I
damaged?
just want to say, Ice Coffin does not work that way.
Well, fine.
I just want to make that really clear before you guys start getting
Well, then fuck
creative
it. The
and
aesthetic
stuff.
is gone.
What it was.
And a
It's
person who is
now
attacked
nine.
while they're Ice Coffined will nullify the effect.
Got it.
So do not attack.
Ooh,
Oh, so like they receive nothing.
They receive the damage. It's not like numb.
Okay, so
they
not
still
numb.
receive the damage, but it's gonna like enable
Break
them
the
to
frozen
act.
effect.
Yeah, okay.
Because busting the ice.
Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, player
you can move
face.
them in front of you.
Toshi. So you see one of them gear up to attack you and then go, never mind, and then pokes big.
Oh, okay. Is his back still turned?
Attacking from behind.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do death sentence upon him.
Boom.
With a 10
That is successful.
plus 4.
That rogue now has a 2-turn death sentence.
So, cool. And I'm also going to just,
That was a smart move in my opinion because that rogue has not been hit yet.
Mm-hmm.
long does it
that
take?
was a,
It's a 2-turn death sentence.
is dirty fighting also a major action?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna hit him then in regular style. Stabby.
Your death sentence is a major action.
Yeah, this is my minor and offhand,
What?
whatever. I just want to stab him.
Oh,
Minor
I see.
Great idea.
Sorry.
With a 12.
Excellent. You hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2 plus 2. So 4. And I add strength and cunning to it.
Yes.
Okay, 12.
12 damage. Alright. So he has 12 damage out of and he's death sentence. You're like, fuck you.
Double
I
fuck
didn't,
you.
I didn't care for that guy much, and I
Yeah.
also really want to use that.
Stop the road. Sorry, I
Mm,
love the chat.
Yeah, the chat's good.
Oh.
I'm glad because I'm too busy to,
It's on fire.
to do it.
I'm much too busy killing
your turn.
things and people.
All right, so we
Yeah,
have the
Unless
death
he
sentence
takes your
one.
initiative again.
No. Though it worked well last time. So we have
I'm
Ice
good
Coffin
now.
One's who's going to be coming out of it at the end of this round.
Yes.
We have Death Sentence 1 that also got stabbed. Was there one more target? The one that I
Yeah.
hit, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to finish the one I hit.
Good.
I agree.
That is a 21 to hit.
Successful.
Yay.
And your +7 is very close to killing. You're still have to roll damage.
Yep. So that's 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 5 strength is
Oh,
10, plus 7 is
it's dead.
17.
He is dead. Or she is dead. Smash the shit out of her again.
Should we... Oh, fuck me. Sorry. I forgot to take off. I taunted once. I forgot to take off the MP cost.
So your crit, in my mind, it was basically just all like backhand mace shot across the jaw, and then you came down over like the collarbone.
Right,
And
and just
slayed.
crunch.
Yeah.
Yup. I like it.
Let's
Go
see
like
here.
total asshole move and hit one side of the jaw and then the other.
The one that is now thawed. Yes, she's
Or is thawing. Basically, the one that's frozen, because it's 2 turns, right?
right.
Ice Coffin. So only one of those turns has happened. So next turn will be her last action or last turn of not being able to act.
I almost want.
But she's not. But she's not going to receive the damage again.
She's not going to receive the damage again. No.
Okay. So what did you say? That if you attack a frozen target, it makes them thaw faster? Is that what I heard? Is that right?
It basically unthaws them.
Okay.
Imagine.
Then I'm just going to cast. I'm going to cast ice on the death sentence one then, just so I can deal more damage.
Okay.
I don't want to thaw that one any sooner than she has to.
Would it make more sense to zap save your MP? Since it's gonna die from death sentence anyway. Just a thought.
Death sentence is 2 turns. Just to let you know.
Oh, so it could be a while.
Jeff.
What's up?
She should have 4 more damage, because my wand gives +2 to ice magic spells. So she'd have 4 more. You're not going to add that retroactively, I imagine, but I'll keep that in mind.
Coffee flavor.
I just did.
Thank you.
So it's 14 damage per turn instead of 12.
I don't want it in my beans.
I don't blame you.
I mean,
how dare you
not
forget?
gonna be-
I hate you.
That's fair.
I cast ice on the death sentence one to slow it. That's still a cast, even though it's a 3. I love
Nice.
it.
Congratulations.
Yep. All right. 4 + 2 is 6 + 2 is 8 + 8 is 16.
16 damage.
Nice.
20. Oh, they both have 28 damage on them. How cute.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Cute.
Yes. All right.
Hey,
enemy phase.
check in on Trevor's birthday in 2 weeks.
Actually, don't, because that's on a Wednesday.
Enemy phase.
Wish him happy birthday anyway.
oh yeah, what you doing?
Getting older.
Enemy
Yeah.
phase.
Sorry.
Wow. So any phase,
right.
the one with death sentence has only 1 turn left of being alive, and the frozen one dethaws but does not act. The one that you just cast ice on and only has 1 turn left to live attacks you.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
I did get a kill.
Double kill.
Single kill.
She
Single
runs.
kill.
She runs silently over to you and
Sorry, dude. I ain't risking
Oh yeah,
it.
that's fine.
That's totally fine.
that's a hit. And it's a shitty hit. 3, 6.
What was her attack roll?
14 plus 3.
I attempt to catch the spear handle. I fail. 9. Because I didn't have a minor that.
With your attempt to catch the spear handle and rolling shittily, you receive double damage. No,
Okay, minus 12.
No,
It was,
you,
it was 6
you're dealt-
damage.
yeah, you're dealt 6 damage.
I'm dealt 5.
How dare you?
Oh, fucking fairy.
No.
Fucking fairy, I'm
fairy.
better for it.
I meant the spell.
What did you just say?
Not the slur.
Yeah, that's funny. It's funny because he's gay. Okay.
Hashtag not the slur.
Hashtag not the slur. Toshi, is your turn.
Cool. That one that I did death sentence on?
Yeah. He just stabbed, or
I
she
wanna-
just stabbed Tommy.
I'm gonna do dirty fighting on her. Ha ha, 16. +4.
Successful. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
What?
The damage.
Oh, sorry. Gosh. 1 plus 2 plus 4s. I'm really bad at math. 11.
You do 11 damage and kill it.
Yay! Oh, the sun was unnecessary. That's okay. I like trying my new moves.
It's more about the statement that you're making. If this doesn't kill you, you're gonna get stunned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Then I'll hit another one with just, regular, whatever. it's
You are
called.
too far away to
Oh.
strike with your offhand attack.
I'll just walk over there. I'll,
Excuse me.
sneaky like. Can I, crawl over there?
Let's make cat calls.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Give me a crawling roll.
10.
Excellent.
Well, because
Okay.
I feel like I'm humanoid, but I can walk on 4s too,
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
Just like Jinxa did, she could hop if she wanted to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She can hop. She can hop if she wants to. She can.
Tank it,
Yeah.
she tank it all the time.
No, it didn't really work. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
move on.
Big.
At least he tried.
Big. The only target left is the now thawed rogue who
That I
has
smack
been
him.
itching to fucking attack this whole.
Tink looks up.
Right, you know.
Mace.
Yeah.
That is a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Boom. 4.
It's like, finally I can act. Ow.
Yeah, right. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 5 is 11, plus 7 is 18.
Adrenaline rush. Okay. She dies.
Ow!
She dies.
I was just gonna say, if she had even an inkling of health, I'd be like, I zap.
You zap her corpse anyway.
Okay, thank you.
And it gets kind of icy in that spot. Congratulations, guys. You have successfully slain 4 dark spearwomen.
Oh.
Dark.
I'm gonna take one
Yes.
of the spears, please.
Sure.
I take one for a toothpick.
You have a shoddy spear. And these
A
are not
shoddy
toothpicks.
What's up?
These are not toothpicks.
Oh.
They are crude 2d4 two-handed weapons.
I'll take one.
Yeah.
And uses it as.
Yep. Cameron knows me.
Yep. I use it as a toothpick anyway.
It's like we had to hear him like.
And also, you find a total of 17 gold pieces.
It does.
Off of the
6
floor.
each, but I'll take 5.
Between your teeth.
Huh?
There
You
you go.
guys take 6 each, I'll take 5.
Sure. That's nice of you.
And I think I have the most gold remaining because I spent the least, so.
I had 0.
Yeah, I had 47.
Oh, look at that.
Yep. I'm saving up for armor.
I would like to rest, and I do think that you should have a healing salve while you rest.
Oh god, yeah.
Can I have
The-
an emptying salve?
The experience that you gain from this
Good.
Oh, cool.
is 240.
Ding.
Wow.
You
What?
You were level 3, right? How the heck do I have more experience than you?
She miscalculated at some point, probably.
Well, you've been in more sessions, which
You
means why I
gave
say.
different people more what's-its, 1 point.
I'm at exactly 210.
I think
or
that's something
2010.
I didn't do with you
2010.
2010.
It's 8 years ago.
Because I'm at 1590 and I missed the session.
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, I don't
240, you said?
240.
1830.
Congratulations.
Good. Yeah, most def need to rest.
You can rest.
If you want to.
Yeah. You can rest here if you like in the open plains. I'm sure it's not dangerous.
Not at all.
That wasn't disconcerting in the slightest.
How far did we travel away from the scout? Or from the chick?
Like an encounter roll.
Okay.
So I mean,
Because a part of
really
me
not that
honestly
far.
just wants to go back to her and be all like, it's
You
kind of
watch.
dark.
Yeah. I'm game.
It's like, we got ambushed, not a big deal. We'll do it in the morning.
The half giant's bleeding a lot.
We have soup, but he's not hungry.
He's catching blood in
4,000
the
for level 5, right?
Yes. You make your way back to the scout. Your path is clear. Flavia says, "You're back so soon. Oh, you're very injured."
Big.
I say to her exactly what I told you I was gonna say. Like, yeah, our big friend kind of got injured. We were ambushed a little bit. Not a big deal, but would you mind if we just, camped
Sure.
here overnight?
Absolutely, I can watch over you guys.
Well, thank you so much. You're
Of course.
a sweetheart.
I'm extending my scouting shift to do so, but it's worth it for you.
If you want to go
Big.
home, you can. I mean,
No, it's okay.
By the
Okay.
way, I collapse unconscious after slathering myself with a healing salve. And I do it in the unsexiest way possible.
It's just like lifting up your boobs, like.
Pretty much.
when I
Like
get
somehow
out
I
of the
don't
shower
even-
and then dry them.
Sorry, Jenny wins that route.
Yeah. Alright.
alrighty then.
It's Zen just.
Beats to it. Haha, suck it.
You know what?
Chat moderator, bitch.
Fine, chat mod. Alright, so congratulations on level 4, Zen. You guys make rest here with Flavi watching over you guys. How long do you wish to rest?
8.
8
Long enough to
Actually-
heal my MP.
Maybe like 4 just to take pity on this poor woman who's watching over us.
Let's do 6.
Well, fine. 6 cool for you?
I
Yes.
personally just think 6.
Okay. 6 hours. Everyone's MP is fully restored.
Considering I lost 4.
Mm-hmm. And for... Wow, I rolled really, really well for that rest. So 6 hours of rest. You're going to... Anyone who didn't use a salve restores 12 HP. And if you did use a salve, you get 24 HP back.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Can I have my MP back?
Yeah. MP
Yes,
fully
I
restored.
said everyone's MP is full.
Sorry.
And for those not using a salve, 12 HP. And for those who did use a salve, 24 HP.
Had this much damage done.
Oh, crazy. It's almost like you have an excellent tank.
I'm sneaky.
I'm at
You're stinky.
43 out of
Yes,
54.
too.
What do you think?
My
We have
character's not.
9
but I
active
am.
viewers, guys. Woo!
Oh, wow. How do we get so many?
I don't know.
We're all sexy as
We're
fuck.
terrible. Like, we're just an awful channel.
Welcome to the channel where we're terrible.
I love how that comment went. Why do we have so many? Because we're sexy. Because we're terrible.
I'm so
Because we're
attractive,
terrible.
aren't I? Yeah.
We're absolutely terrible. For all the new people who just suddenly jumped onto the channel, this is a Diablo themed campaign.
Is
We're all
taking a
weird
shower in
as
the
hell.
background?
That's when Cam was washing
The Zen
dishes.
had just hit level 4, and the other 2 party members are still level 3, but have gotten closer now to level 4. Yay. You guys wake up. It was an uneventful sleep. Flavi kept a very, very good watch over you guys.
Thank you, Flops.
Flavs. She goes,
Correct.
Did you just Charlie the Unicorn?
what would you guys like to do?
I tell her, go home.
She goes, okay.
And I offer to embrace her as a sign of thank you.
And lust.
What does she do?
You extend your arms to like hug, and she accepts 18. That was a resistance roll though, so no, I'm kidding. No, it is very, very well received, and you feel through your naturey senses of being a satyr that you feel warmth on top of a different kind of warmth.
Oh,
She
God.
peed on you.
A gushing. No, I'm kidding. No, you feel your spirits starting to intertwine in some naturey, fucking tree hugging way. I don't know.
You're like
Yeah.
some shit.
Some
Emotions
peaceful
big. Let's go
shit.
in the woods.
Right. Let's go pretend to be manly, man. Also, apologies up front for the sound. I want some goddamn sun chips.
Yeah, such a great.
Were the onions one
They're
not
the
good
onion-
enough for you?
Dude, the French
Even
onion.
better.
I like that flavor
French
too.
onion is really good. Although I don't think I've ever had original. I've
I
only
like
had
American
French onion.
onions.
Better.
This session
Okay.
brought to you by Sun Chips.
Oh, I forgot to do a fake ad. Oh my god. So, in case you guys are wondering, this is gonna be like a new thing. We're doing fake ads.
Are you the only one doing them? Can I do them too?
You can do it
Go right,
if you
go
want.
Thank you, honey.
She's like all excited, like, I want to do one. Nah, fuck it. This episode of V&D, Diablo themed,
It's brought to you.
sun chips. Eat them, they're great. Woo! If you're feeling that your sodium levels are too low, sun chips.
If they're so
Kia.
damn low.
Kia, too bad it's a Kia.
Kia. Too bad it's a Kia.
Alright.
Well, good job, Jeff.
Woo!
Alright.
Alright, guys. Time to get your serious faces on because
I
you
don't
guys
have
almost
one.
got wrecked by fucking 4 spear women. So
Okay. So I'm not going to be able to take hits like that again, guys, because I did not heal to full.
Oh, you didn't?
43 out of 54.
Oh.
I got down to 19 health out of almost 60.
Can I give him one of my healing salves and
It's
make him
too-
go
we already
tuck
rested.
him into bed? For another.
hey, you can give him the healing salve, but I mean, if you guys rest again, you'll have no one over.
My heavens.
That was a good one.
Excuse me.
My heavens.
I would like to give you one of my healing salves.
I will gladly accept it.
I give you a healing salve.
Yeah,
don't
healing
think
salve
we're
has
gonna
been
wanna-
exchanged.
I don't think we want to rest again. I think we'll. It's probably worth it to risk it. I just might not be able to taunt as often.
Just take it and go.
I will.
Are you gonna let him rest again?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See the it's now?
So
I mean,
how
I'll
long,
slather myself again.
how long do you wish to rest?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna meditate.
Are you keeping watch, Zen? Okay. So
Well-
3 hours.
Por favor. I wake up and I'm like, she just hands me the thing. I go, and then you go, Exactly.
I pet his hair as he sleeps.
Okay.
I don't. I didn't roll for it.
I snore so loudly that it vibrates. your
After
kid's
3
jaw.
hours, it is very early in the morning now. We're talking like 4 o'clock in the morning.
I start to do yoga and do salutations to the sun and whatnot. And I'm just like,
Sorry, that's warrior.
Salutations to the sun.
It's called
I'm,
sun salutation.
I do downward dog pointed at you, and I
With his little goatee butts in the air.
I greet the day because I'm a satyr, etc.
You greet the day as well as the noises you hear around you guys as Big begins to stir after 3 hours more of resting. After the 3 hours, God, I rolled really well again. So that's going to be
Shitload.
1.5 times 12.
Now I'm at full. Gracias, amigo. I mean, amigo, since you're playing a dude.
De nada.
So you guys
I'm good
are
to
all
go.
at full health now. You're able to actually get up and prepare yourself because you hear the noise as well.
I just.
There's some scamperings, as well as a very distant like.
Oh, I know what those are.
Can I roll to see if I remember that those are fallen sounds?
Yeah.
13 plus an absolutely jack shit.
Hey guys,
percent.
I think those are fallen sounds.
I mean, big.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
12.
We're at
Jesus
12.
Christ.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys wake up in the entrance to the cold plains after 3 hours of rest. You guys are at full health now because 2 rests. I mean, that'll do the job with a couple
Ow.
of healing
Thank you.
salves.
What?
And
Oh.
off in the distance, you see a very faint orange light at the end of a fallen shaman's crude fallen demonic staff, as well as 3 little fallens around. And they're basically like,
Look at the way this fallen.
Let's
Yeah.
kill him.
They're so cute.
they appear as
Let's
if they're
murder them.
like scouting the area.
Have they seen us yet?
Oh yes, that's why the one was like, rocket issue.
My bad, my bad.
How many?
4 total, 3 fallen and 1 fallen shaman. You spot them, and they spot you, and then you spot them, spotting you, and then they spot you,
Spotting
who
them,
have
spotting.
spotted them, who have spotted you. And they're like,
I shout out at them. How far away are you?
rocket issue.
Thank you.
3 feet.
Sorry. I go to the front of our group.
Where are we at so far?
I sneak.
Cold
12.
Plains,
+3.
Blood
+6.
Raven, West Line. Yeah.
I would like to go to the front of the group.
You go
and-
into sneak mode. Congratulations. The fallen shaman gets into ranged attack mode, and the 3 fallen advance at you guys very quickly. This is around the time when you're actually getting up, and you go, "Hey, I think those are fallen." Oh shit, those are fallen. You guys do have initiative though over the fallen. The only person who has ranged right now would be Zen, so you can go ahead and act now if you
I'll
like.
do it.
I've never done this.
Oh god.
How far do summons go?
Oh.
Oh, so you got a summon. So you can begin summoning immediately if you like. It takes 1 full turn to cast.
That's right. Okay,
I did
I'm
it
with you.
once.
It will come out
Oh, that must have been the game.
at the end, at the beginning of your next turn, basically.
I summon Shiva for 2 turns.
Nice.
15.
Goes to geomancy.
You summon Shiva for 2 turns. Congratulations.
And you just see Zen go into.
Yeah. Then the
I'm
satyr
sorry, I didn't
goes.
catch that.
I don't know what was hard to understand.
You guys see him do this for the first time ever, and you guys think he's like seizing or something. You're like, "Hey, bro, you okay? You okay? You're in sneak mode. Did you advance, or are you letting them come to you?
I'm letting them come to me.
Okay.
I'm going to post up in the middle of the road again, the exact same way I did against the Twisted Sisters.
Twisted Sisters. I like it.
Weird sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
The weird ones. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. Fallen Shaman. He casts a Firebolt at Big.
Please miss. That'd be hilarious.
And no, it's successful.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's a spell. And no one can barrier you this time. No, I know. Let's see here. It does 6 burn damage. Ow.
5 burn damage. Relentless.
I like
Yeah.
Creator Max's idea. Let's do it.
What? Join my army, PCs. Okay, count us in. That's super funny. Because it's a line from the game. Which, by the way, in case if you guys are wondering, the players who are playing with us have never played the game before. So, like, no spoilers, I guess. Even though the game's, like 15 years old now. I don't know. I don't even know. 15? 17, 18 years? I don't know.
We get it, Jeff. We're all move on.
I'm probably
so-
never gonna play it.
Nobody
That's okay.
answered this question last time, so what is Diablo?
It's
My alter ego. That's what I
it's-
put on the chat.
It's
Read the chat,
Spanish
Tommy.
for the devil.
I could have told you that. I know things. I drink and I know.
Just your friend
Excellent.
over
So
here channeling.
he took the burn damage. The Fallen run in. The Fallen engage in melee combat, but they're not faster than you guys. So, Toshi, you can intercept them as they're running towards Big, and you can
Pardon me,
probably
can
slay
I
one.
stay in sneak mode but extend a foot to trip one?
Yes,
Without,
I like that.
I'll
without
allow it.
leaving sneak mode?
Yes. You'll have to roll for it. This is going to be a success check or not, but you can do that.
Okay. Out of the ones running, are they all just the same as the shaman with them? Or-
The shaman is staying behind them, but the
Never
3
mind.
are charging.
Then it doesn't matter which one. 9.
What's your dex?
4.
He trips and falls on his face, and you remain in sneak mode.
Wow.
So he just thinks he tripped over a fucking
Yeah,
weed or something.
basically. Good job, you trip a fallen, and it's funny. Your character legitimately has to stifle a laugh, like,
My character's very serious,
sorry.
so he like
What?
smirks.
Trip and fallen.
He's like, yeah, it's trip and fallen. Oh, that's funny because the fallen fell.
Oh,
The
It's
fallen
funny
falls.
because fallen. Oh.
It's wordplay. Ah. It's El Nino, Spanish for the Nino. Rest in peace, Chris Farley. Jesus Christ,
I
that is
know.
such a good reference. And such a beautiful soul, that man. Anyway. Good job, you tripped to fall in.
It was funny.
That's going to be your turn. Like, just let you know. But you can just shank the shit out of him next turn if you
I
want.
will.
Because he's totally on the ground. He's
I'm following
prone.
them.
May I bash his head in while he's on the ground? Because that's probably going to be easier for
what
me
are
to
you,
hit.
What are you asking me for?
Well, that would be you, like, going around the 2 that are, like, up on.
Oh,
They're
never
all up
mind.
in your business now. And
I take it back.
it's melee combat turn, or melee combat turn. It's all melee now, and it's player phase because you guys have
Maybe I
initiative
should
over
stay
them.
put so I can get that one next.
So
instead of
you went.
continuing
It's your
to-
turn.
Whichever one is farthest away from Toshi, I'm gonna swing at.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Okay, yeah. The one
That's fair.
closest to me, alright?
That is an 18 to hit.
Good job. Oh, you missed. No.
Oh my god. Suddenly this one's wearing just like fucking plate armor all the way over and I can't get through. 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 5 strength is 12. Bap.
12 damage. Really?
Yeah, I'm not in an adrenaline rush.
No, I'm surprised. You kill it.
No way.
You did your 12 damage and it dies.
That's hot.
I hate you.
Love you too,
Well,
buddy.
I mean, you guys are kind of like level 3 on these guys. These
You're
are
right.
older enemies. Shiva arrives.
Can you animate it, please?
Yes. The way Shiva arrives is she like walks up like, "What's up?" It's okay. It's the first summon, so I have to make it like a grand entrance.
Yes.
You see a beautiful, bedazzling, entrancing woman, basically covered in frost, gorgeous, eloquently, and
So me, basically.
Ah.
very stylishly, basically like seemingly ice skates past you and into the middle of the battlefield. But she doesn't have ice skates on, she's floating. And the ground that she is over has like a line of ice that's following her. And as she stops, a snowflake effect basically like expands out where she stops, and she's still floating over that snowflake effect. And she's basically just like, "I'm here, I'm Shiva, I'm beautiful. That's right."
I'm a boy.
So you can go ahead and roll the d6 to see her action.
I'm reading this.
I know.
5.
Oh, I know.
Damn.
AoE.
Roll the AoE damage.
So it's an
Just
auto. It's an
random.
auto trigger, right? She doesn't cast or miscast. It just
She
happens.
can't. She can't miscast, and she cannot crit. So it just happens.
Okay. That's a 9 plus 6, so 15 plus 20 elemental damage. So
You do
35
35
ice to 20 feet.
You do 35 ice damage to all 4 of the target, or all 3 of the targets, because he killed the first one,
And me?
and they all die.
Oh.
That
No,
snowflake
it
effect
don't hit us.
expands outward, and then like a misty, like, I don't want to say uproar, but like a jet of cold air comes up from the ground from that like snowflake effect as it just expands.
I shiver.
Yeah, you shiver. It's quite cold, but it's befitting the cold plains. And then as the like icy air comes up from the ground, you see the 3 of them basically like get tossed up in the air for a second, fall on the ground, and shatter.
As because she's around for another turn, because, you know,
She's all like, "You only need to cast me for 1 turn."
does she turn back to me and look at me?
Yes, she knows.
I look at her, I'm just like, that's all. I just like pop my eyebrows at her and look away. I'm like, hey, I'll call you later.
She
Call me maybe.
very. It's very faint, but you do see a very slight like as she vanishes.
I sit down and I'm just like, now my friends, do not be afraid of me. Even though I am scary. I'm just a cold person
Big.
who now has a sexy, icy goddess that follows him around and helps me sometimes.
I brush a chunk of ice off my shoulder and just go,
I just continue sneaking towards this shaman thing.
They're all dead.
Even the shaman?
My summon killed all of them.
Oh, okay.
I sit down again because I resat down.
No.
And then I do not restand up, but I
Thank
stay
you.
sitting and I rest for 1 whole hour. To
I
restore
leave him behind.
all of my MP. I spent 20 MP to bring her out for 2 turns.
Kind of blew your whole wad, but it was worth it.
Well, not even half of my wad, but still, yeah.
My wad. Alright.
Hey, we don't have Katie, so.
You guys rest for 1 hour.
I'll go ahead and take watch this time.
Stand
So much
watch.
resting this session.
Well, yeah, no healer.
Nothing happens except for the fact that the sun barely begins to peek over the horizon. As it is approaching like 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, actually, no, the sun's not up yet. Never mind. It's like late fall, so.
I stand.
While Zen sleeps, I go and break the shaman staff for him.
Thank you.
There you go.
And I just, and I'm like, I think about all the times that you zapped it, and I literally just pick it up between 3 fingers and go.
I hear the crack, and in mid-meditation, I'm just like, thank you.
You're like, yes.
What XP did we get for that fight?
That fight gave you guys.
But they're going to get more
Yes,
because of
yes,
the
yeah.
3.
It's gonna be.
Maybe some gold got dropped. Meowth, that's right.
It's 130 experience points for. Oh wait, no, because you guys are over their level now too, so it's less. That's gonna be
Level.
It's cool.
be 110 experience for the two of you,
God damn it.
and for you, it's only gonna be 90.
No.
60 points away from leveling.
Oh, so close.
200
It was too
points
easy,
away.
too easy of a fight.
It was definitely too easy
Because-
to fight.
No, we annihilated
Because
it.
you guys are like way over their level now. And you guys rest for the hour. Everyone's at full MP, and no HPs restored.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I didn't expend any.
Rakanishu.
Rakanishu.
What does it mean?
You don't
That's
know.
just what they say.
It means no worries.
Some
For the rest of your days.
It means if you have an issue,
Rakanishu.
put a pin in it. Rack.
Hey, my wife is hilarious.
What you guys wish to do?
No, I'm not.
Was there any gold? Or random crap that was
Oh,
dropped?
you guys loot.
We
I
did
forgot
forget
to
to lose
ask
the
this
Twisted
last
Sister.
I know.
Yeah,
I was
I just
thinking
thought of that too. I didn't.
You find a total of 8 gold pieces.
Take him.
Hmm?
You guys split him. I don't need him.
You sure?
Well, it doesn't split well and it messes with my OCD.
Oh god. Okay.
How
You have
much?
4, I have 4. 8 total.
God, Jeff, gives us multiples of 3s, man. How dare you give us gold?
I know, right? I'm such a horrible person.
Terrible.
It is literally the coldest part of the day.
In the cold plains.
Mm-hmm.
And what time of
So
day
it's
is
it's quite cold.
Early morning.
It's early morning. It's like 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 6 degrees in my house tonight. Anyway,
Oh yeah?
yeah,
Do you have to
Damn.
go back tonight?
tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's so
I'm the
cold.
best Catholic right now.
Alright.
I'm gonna go down.
We've been friends for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because we're old. Anyway,
Very old. I'm the oldest. Oh wait, no, he is. Only by a day. Isn't that weird?
Such a prick. Someone makes a mention of the sun chip noise and you just crinkle it. You guys,
What?
what do you wish to do?
I'm at an impasse because I know that we should proceed. We've
But-
done very little, but the fact is that I am scared of going on without her. Just that's the fact.
Yeah, I'm scared too.
Oh,
But
you
at the
guys
same
met in the game,
time, I do want to locate this bitch. You know, like I want to know where she is. So I'm just like, oh, okay, there she is. Okay, Katie, welcome back. We're gonna go fight that now, okay? Like, you know, that's what I want. That's what I'd rather do. But can we get any sort of impression from the maps that Cashew gave us that tell us whether or not it's like an easy walk, like it's an hour that way, or is it like gonna be like it's a trek?
Cassia told you in the encampment that Blood Raven was spotted in the burial grounds,
Right.
which is near the cold plains,
And we went the long way.
and you guys decided to go around through the cold plains.
Right.
The cold plains, as Flavie told you guys, is a dangerous area, and Blood Raven is in the burial grounds, which where you're at right now. It would be faster to go through the cold plains in terms of time.
How long are we talking? Can we know, or can we
Uh,
be able to tell?
Okay, it's a little meta, but in terms of distances, it's by encounter rolls.
Right.
So it would be like 2 encounter rolls to get to the burial grounds, and then once you're at the burial grounds,
Have to
that's
find
going to
her.
be a 3rd encounter roll.
Have to find her.
And I feel like because we went the long way, I'm almost afraid that if we go the short way, there would have been stronger baddies there.
It could have been.
Could have been. What do you think? Do you think that we should
I
keep
think
going?
that I got thoroughly wrecked in that fight because they kind of got the jump on us, and one of them managed to crit.
Though like, one of them did manage to miss entirely.
True.
Let's leave it to the chat.
I could like.
Well, the chat people are going to tell you, like, go fuck shit up.
What
Is
should we
there-
do,
is there an
guys?
option
Vote
for
now.
me to like sneak ahead and
Yes.
like check shit out and report
But if you
back
get
to these two.
but if you get caught, you're alone.
Who's gonna catch me? I'm sneaking.
If they roll high enough on a spot check, they can see through you.
In a
They'd have to roll high.
Whenever you
granted, but
sneak,
still.
it's always going to be against the rolls of the enemies.
Oh, okay.
So the enemies have perception as well. They're not completely blind out
Fuck
there.
that then. It was an idea.
Kitsui says, "Go the long way, level up big on the way, because I'm so fucking close." Got another vote for keep on the path. See where it leads.
Yeah, why not?
I say stick with where we are. I don't think it's going to be better. And
Stay safe and don't die. That is our hope.
Yeah.
That is our hope.
no promises.
No promises.
I think Kitsui really likes Trevor.
Yeah, he does.
Who doesn't?
He's so entertaining with his pot smashing
And
shenanigans.
he's actually
Haven't
here.
even used the fucking pot yet,
in the
yo.
flesh this
His what?
time. You're here.
Your flesh, you're
No,
real.
in the flesh.
And
He's fleshy and weird.
I mean, I know I haven't hit the gym in a while, but damn.
Jesus, you're so mean. Okay.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
fine. I'm fine with keep going. I'm fine
Yeah.
with trying.
I don't think it's going to be any different going the
Yeah,
other way.
I'm good with that.
He says there's water. Keep going.
All right. So according to the map, you can take basically like the northernmost trail of the Cold Plains that kind of follows along like the stone wall that I mentioned a couple sessions ago, and that will lead basically to the burial grounds. But it's quite a distance. So that's
Okay.
where the encounter rules come in. So you can take that path, or you can explore more of the Cold Plains.
I mean, if we're afraid that it's going to get even stronger, sorry, meta, take the long way through.
I think we should just keep doing what we're doing.
Just keep going along with
Can I
that.
try to sense shit from... Oh, wait, no. I don't have any powers of sensing shit, do I?
Well, you have perceptive powers.
Get you smarter than us.
Can I try to perceive ahead
Excuse me.
the two paths and which might be better?
Well, I mean, you're able to perceive that the northernmost path in the Cold Plains would be certainly the fastest.
What about the safest?
In terms of any... Oh, so are you looking at, like, you're looking ahead, like, over the horizon and seeing, like terrain details and stuff like that?
Sure.
It's hard to discern because the plains is so flat. You see that the northernmost trail that goes basically like along like the wall, there's less terrain. So I don't know if you think that's
Do you
that's
mean
better
less
or
cover?
worse. Yeah, well, it's like less cover.
I don't like that. Just telling you guys now.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
So, there's that. Magic dolphins.
You see Jeff.
Oh, hey!
Hi, guys. I mean, hi, Katie. Aww.
Yay, Katie!
I like that name, too.
We're 14, dude.
I like
And if Jeff kills you guys, I don't love him. He sucks.
Oh my god. Okay, well, Katie's not active in the chat, but she's not playing her character.
We're being safe, though.
Dude, we just jumped to 13, 14.
We were at 14.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, so anyone new to the channel, hi. Welcome
Yo!
again. This is a Diablo-themed campaign of Victory and Defeat, a game that I made and I've been working on for years. We're currently in the Cold Plains, figuring out what would be the best path to reach Bloodraven, basically, for those of you who are familiar with the game Diablo 2. I roll a d20, I heal everyone. No, you don't, Katie. Shut up.
Don't tell her to shut up.
So don't get too involved with the chat right now, guys. We need to play.
I'm
Okay.
still conflicted. I want to go straight to it, just be all like, how strong are you really? But at the same time, part of me's like, we should grind. You know what I mean?
Well, I say we go up there, and obviously I'm just saying big over and over again with different inflections while I say this.
Big, 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 big.
Big, 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 big.
You grab a skull and go, big.
Too big or not too big? No, what I want to convey is we should go up there and see what it's like. And just like our mentality when we went into the plains in the first place, if it goes, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the game will warn us again.
Yeah.
Doubtful. We already had that warning. I want to follow the path. So I want to go the northernmost route.
What the hell is that from?
It's fucking Monty Python Holy Grail. Where he's all like, hey, you must bring us another
Oh, God.
shrubbery with a level effect with the path on the middle. Yes, the path.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lead a
We're
Monty
nerds.
Python DM.
I swear I thought you guys were doing the lizard from the Rescuers Down Under.
Oh my god,
Frank?
Joanna?
Joanna!
No,
Oh my
Frank,
God.
the one that picks the lock with the tail.
Oh,
Oh
Frank!
my god.
Okay. Woo.
He's such a dope.
neurotic.
I love him. That's such a good movie.
I finally get to roll dice. Yes. Oh, well, that was immediate. So as the sun crests over the horizon,
And we fight stuff.
I like the lowers particularly.
I shout a tantra to salutation the sun and be all like, "Ah, Savenya." Thank you.
you see a group.
Excellent Swahili, guys.
See a group of
Sorry.
dark spearwomen,
How many?
and they're currently basically stabbing at this large beast that's on the ground. The beast is dead, but
They're idiots.
They're
so.
just fucking. They're going to town on it. They're fucking stabby, stabby, stabby. So they're clearly distracted. You guys see them first, and they're about 40 feet away, and you see that there are only 3 of them.
I lean down really far because ridiculously tall, and I go,
But you also notice that one of them
I smelled them already.
is a different color.
"Aye, Christ almighty."
What kind of color?
As if surrounded by a
skin
golden
is-
aura.
No, the skin is more of a bluish. That's the only thing that you can discertain from this distance.
I sneak.
Katie says you need to ice him.
I know. I just saw it, so I must follow Katie's orders.
13.
What do you think? Scan
You're
the
sneaking.
dark one or not?
Get info on the dark one or start attacking.
Get info on the dark one.
I scanned the dark one. 12.
You scan the dark one. You realize it is a dark spearwoman champion.
Oh, lovely.
It is basically the same as the others, just higher stats.
Bruh, ice coffin
This
that
one,
Resistances.
this one, it's the same in terms of resistances. It just has higher HP and does more damage. This one has 50 HP,
Okay.
and the
That's a handy
damage,
ability.
yeah, and the damage that you'll be receiving from this one will be higher.
Ice coffin!
I
Yeah,
can tell you that
yeah.
much, but I can't tell you the exact damage number.
So, how does this proceed? Like, does she sense the fact that I scanned her? Then
No. Sense, the great thing about sense, or
Scan.
scan, is that it's just like a magical, you're just examining
I'm
them.
reading a book.
Yeah. It is silent. They don't know that they're being scanned.
With 40 feet as distance, I'm just like, I blow at the tip on the tip of my staff or on the tip of my wand. I'm just like, ice coffin.
Don't make it weird.
I insert the tip of my wand into my mouth and go, ice coffin.
And then you go
And I
on the way out.
and I cast ice coffin on the blue one.
Okay.
His tongue sticks to
8
the tip.
is a cast.
Congratulations. It is ice coffined.
That's
And you already snuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chaw.
That's only 10.
Awesome.
Good.
Groovy.
You're counting the extra +2
Yes.
again? Okay. Okay, so you do 10
Trevor
damage
has a
to it,
question.
and it
We'll see.
is frozen's.
Oh, right. It's not like
What's
normal.
up?
But thank you. If I were to use charge, does that count? Like, do I get to move in ranged phase then? Since I'm doing something from far away.
Yes.
How did I do that? Just
You start charging.
like...
Congratulations.
I remember that move.
Oh, shite. When we did our hour of meditation thing, did we
Everyone
heal?
healed MP.
No, HP. We didn't get any.
No, no HP.
Okay, that's good because I didn't mark any off.
Well, being ice coffined alerts the shit out of them. The other dark spearwomen turn around, see the caster, and they start charging him. And then they
Charge
go,
to intercept.
"Oh God, there's a half giant charging us."
Right. I'm
And-
literally charging to intercept both of them.
Okay, so if you intercept, they will fight you instead.
Charge them like this, so you can close
Just
them.
double clothesline with a mace and a shield.
Okay,
Bang.
so that happens. The moment you well, I mean, you don't double clothesline
Damn.
him, but I mean, you guys meet, and Toshi is in sneak and
Moving away from that shit. 'Cause I don't want to get bowled over.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you're going around. Are you going to go past them and go to like the champion one that's frozen?
Yes.
Okay. So just give me a d20 for like because it's pretty far away. I need to know like how quickly you're able to move.
I just realized I never used death sentence once.
1. Sorry, can you edit that? Oh, you can't? Sorry, okay.
You can say fuck. I can say fuck. Oh, you can say fuck if you want to. It's fine. Fuck.
You can say fuck if you want to.
Yeah, I rolled 1, so I guess I get stuck in a mud clot.
Yeah, you're basically you're progressing very slowly.
So I didn't trip.
Very slowly.
It would hurt my body.
You're like actually doing the motion of running just this slow.
Okay.
Copyright. You need to calm down.
The spear women are going to get initiative over you.
Bring it on, ladies.
They attack. Hiya. Hiya. 1 hit, 1 miss.
I will take it. I mean, not that I have a choice in the matter.
The one that hits you does 10.
So 9?
Yeah.
Their
Bane.
stats are weak.
This shit's weak, I say, but I really say
Shit.
big.
This shit's weak, bro.
You take 9.
Then the one missed. It's your turn.
Apologies. The one that hit me is going to take a mace to the face. I really like the combination of words tonight.
Mace to the face.
Face mace. That's a 16 to hit.
How much?
16.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you hit.
4 plus 1 is 5 plus 5 strength is 10. Bap.
10
Oh,
damage?
I'm sorry, but I was charging, so that's plus 4.
Yeah.
So 14.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Very nice. 14 damage to the one on your right. Tommy.
I cast ice on the one that he just dealt 14 to.
Cool.
That casts anyway. 13. And slowed.
13. I don't even know where the hell that started.
From my first D&D game.
13. All right.
Because I was super hyper and possibly intoxicated. And I was just like reacting to everything.
You?
Shut up. I'm not a drunk or anything. What are you talking about?
Toshi, you are unable to reach your target this turn, but it is okay. You are making progress. The champion swears lightly under her breath, and she takes an extra 10 damage and is unable to act. Let's see here. Alright, so the rogues are attacking you again.
Right.
Hiya.
That's my job.
And hiya. Oh, they both hit this time.
Shite.
Yeah. So 7 damage and 8 damage.
So 6 and 7 meaning 13. Oh man, I'm not at my halfway point. Oh well.
Oh darn.
Oh darn.
He's still concerned.
Yes.
Oodle.
Hodo. Hodo. So sad.
Yeah.
So sad. Okay.
Toshi, you would have reached your target by now, but you're going slowly,
Thanks.
so you'll go last in this round.
But still good to go.
Great reminder. That's
Dope.
awesome.
I'm just saying. Go.
No, I'm just being
The one that you iced is still not down, correct?
Correct. And it's also
Smackety
slow.
smack.
Okay.
8
8 total?
to hit, yeah.
That barely hits.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
We found their defense.
space, yo.
I'm sorry, I'm curious. I've never
One.
read it before.
4 is 5, plus another 5 is 10.
10 damage. It is almost dead.
Ah, frack. Can I just like bap it with my shield?
It's basically like, oh god.
Oh lordy, oh lordy lord.
Tommy.
I zap it.
Okay, he's zapped it almost that one. It dies.
Nice. Man, I was doing so well against
Toshi,
Ah well.
you have reached the champion.
Cool.
Sorry.
But now is the question: backstab or death sentence?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna. I don't.
Death sentence would be great against
It
this
would,
one.
but I think we've done our decent amount of damage.
We haven't done our hardly anything.
Okay,
She has
well,
20 damage on her.
Oh,
Yeah,
so she has
like
30 damage left.
Would Death Sentence get rid of the Ice Coffin effect?
It deals no damage.
It deals no damage, so it would not.
So, I mean,
So
she's going to sit there and take a proc of Death Sentence.
But then at the same time, she also deals like 18 on her backstab, which will almost wipe her out.
True.
So it actually might be worth it to just go shank and just have it done.
You'll call, dear.
So many things to consider.
No, I think the first thing I'm going to do to her is dirty fighting. With a 7. Plus 4.
I should let you know, I mean, I'm trying to not help as much as possible, but she had one word turn of not being able to act, so the dirty fighting stun effect is completely useless.
Well, shit,
so I'm going to go ahead and save your MP and say that you didn't do dirty fighting.
Fuck, shit.
Oh,
okay.
so he's saying that never mind on
It's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That's the one time that's your freebie. I'm gonna let
Everybody
you.
gets one.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Housekeeping.
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. Apparently everybody gets one.
Well, you know, maybe I'll just backstab her.
You are ridiculously powerful with that.
16.
Backstab is successful. Was it 19?
Mm-hmm.
So you do 19 damage, bring her to 39 damage total.
So she
And
only
then
has
I'm
11
gonna hit her
left.
again. Just the offhand. With a 15. Plus 4.
Successful.
It's 21 to hit. Yay, arms training.
Yeah.
Is 14.
Good call. She dies.
Nice.
So much for being a champion. She never even got to a fucking attack.
Right?
Bummer.
Look at that giant beast that we found in the Den of Evil.
We're dirty
She's like, I
fighters.
use scan. He has 24 HP.
Yeah, we just annihilated.
What were you singing?
I was humming We Are the Champions.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, the rogue peels off of Trevor
No, it doesn't.
and goes for Tom.
Taunt.
He taunts. And basically...
I'm gonna go fuck up that mage. No, I'm not.
Yep, exactly. And attacks and hits you.
Alright, worth it.
You
I don't like
taunting
those numbers, Jeff.
bastard. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. You are dealt 9 damage.
8.
Or 8.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
I'm less than half health again.
Woo!
Time to fuck some people up.
Since your target is dead, you do not have initiative this player phase because Trevor is in combat with someone right now. Trevor has initiative. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. What did I hit? I hit something on my computer. 1 second. What the fuck did I do? There we go. I don't know what that voice was. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Alright, I'm a swingy, the one who just stabby me.
Okay.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
I guess.
2 plus 1 is 3 plus 7 from Adrenaline Rush is 10. 5 is 15.
15 damage. You beam the shit out of her. She's like, oh god.
I stab you. Oh shit.
How's that?
Use that for 8 damage. Bring it up to 23 damage. And Toshi, you're like 20 feet away, which is a major action away. So you have the option of just advancing or throwing something. Or screaming wildly.
I'll throw my crude knife.
Fuck yeah.
With a 12. Plus
You
4.
throw that crude knife, plus 4, plus, you have, arms training is just for melee though.
Yeah.
Just
If I'm
not
not
throwing.
mistaken. So,
No, it says melee / throwing weapons.
Oh,
Quite
very
right, it
nice. It helps to write down your skills. Very nice.
On that side of the page.
So that is...
Schmack.
That's all I was saying. You hit with your crude knife. It breaks upon contact. But go ahead and roll your damage.
Cool. 2.
Cool.
2. What does throwing weapons get for bonuses?
It's the same as melee.
Oh, so strength and cunning.
Yeah.
12.
12 damage?
Mm-hmm.
You almost killed the rogue with that. The knife,
Cool.
the knife digs in, breaks off, and then she's just like, ugh, and swipes one last time at Big.
Wait.
Go ahead.
The throwing, that's minor, isn't it? Just throwing a stupid thing?
Yeah. Do
Um,
you have
Then I'm
another
a
knife?
major over there.
Oh, you're saying you're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Minor action over, or major over. Sorry. I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
Oh, I rolled a 1. Why did I roll for that? Well,
Oh, well, I mean, it's cool. I mean, you just said that you were going over there, so it's okay. Don't worry
more
about
of
the
a
fact that you rolled a
declaration
one.
than an attempt.
Don't worry. You're good.
Whatever. Anyway, sorry. What's happening now?
I'm getting attacked.
Yeah.
I came out to have a good time and attack other people, and I'm feeling so attacked right now.
Miss.
No, I don't. Can I please, just with that, just go, oh, fine, pap!
It's Samar again. I miss Katie.
You pap her to death.
Cool.
She does.
Stab, miss, bong.
Pat and bong.
No.
I am on it with the onomatopoeia.
Wait, what one?
Who, what,
I
when,
have
where?
one in my bag.
What? What?
One
I'm with you.
left.
Oh, crude knife.
You get thank you. You get a total of 200 experience points.
Dang, motherfucker.
Really?
And you.
Wow.
Why am I struggling with math?
I don't know.
You get 160.
Wow. I leveled. I have a perfect 2,000.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That appeases my
2
OCD
level
greatly.
ups.
Good job. I think I'm gonna get throw.
Really?
For the fucking
What's
pot.
the next
Are you
threshold?
literally just getting thrown for the pot?
Kinda, sorta.
Hey, bro,
Are
I
you
was
weighing
thinking
all
about
of your options?
bro,
I am, right.
show me your main page for like a minute.
Next level's 4,000.
Do you still have the your sheets are right there?
Why don't listen to me?
Ooh. Here you are, Kenny.
Thank you.
Level up.
Ding!
Did Katie level up too?
No.
Why not?
What?
Tommy.
Really
Tommy going Tom.
poorly done Pokemon to level
Tommy
up
got a
sound.
Tom.
Yep. Haters going hate.
Apparently,
Tommy's
I'm a
gonna
Tom.
Tom.
That means a boy kitty cat.
I.
Okay.
Isn't
And
that so cute? Johnny
And,
means a female donkey. Isn't that so cute?
and with the fact that it is 10:21, that's going to be the last encounter of the night. So we're going to go ahead and just wrap up with the leveling up and
But-
whatnot.
Alright, first I'm gonna do my
So I just want to know basically like what abilities you guys are going to get.
So
I think I'm gonna get Shiva.
So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 points into my dex, bumping it to 5, and thus increasing my defense to 11.
Excellent. You put both 2 points into dex. Oh,
Yeah.
very dexterous half giant.
So I'm 5, 5, and 5 strength, dex, and constitution
Wow.
right now.
Very nice.
I'm going to
I've
go
been trying to do that
ahead.
too, actually, but for strength dex.
Yeah, no, that's perfect for what you're building. Very wise.
Oh,
Putting
sorry.
3
Jeff
into
was waiting for me to do a
HP.
thing.
No, that's okay.
3 into HP, 2 into MP, and I'm choosing my ability right now.
Do a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Your mom.
Who am I? Oh, I can get disengaged now! Motherfucker, I can get evasion and boost my defense to 14 at level 4.
I'm getting disengaged. No, it's instant.
Oh my god. Or just take parry and do the same thing.
Carbuncle's faith ability will only benefit me.
That's true. Unless if Katie gets hostile magic.
I mean, because her divine presence is not going to be boosted by that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because it's true damage.
Sneak.
Oh, so many good abilities.
But I mean, if she got like
Wow.
holy or branched off into like destructive magics or geomancer or something like that,
Then yes.
then it would benefit her. But mostly, it'll only benefit you.
You still have a shitload of CC abilities, don't you?
What are you looking at?
I mean, no,
Shield bash.
granted, I only actually
Doesn't
currently have Shiva, which is not a crowd control because people can't attack her.
Yeah.
But I also have Ice Coffin, not Ice Coffee, Ice Coffin.
It's Ice
And-
Coffee.
It's Ice Coffee. And so that's the only actual CC ability I have, and Ice is like a gentle one. But I eventually will have things like Frozen Plain and Blizzard and
Cool stuff.
and Blizzard
And lizard?
and Lizard.
Blizzard. Alright, guys. Did you decide on evasion or parry or something?
I think I'm going to take parry.
Got parry?
Parry. So that means my defense is now 14.
14 defense!
14 defense!
So broken. No.
That's what I do for all of your fucking characters.
You got disengage?
Yes.
Very nice.
You were listening.
Yes, I was.
Oh, disengage is so great for your character.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
great.
now you can sneak whatever you want!
Like in combat, specifically.
But as an MP cost now?
Mm-hmm.
It does, but it's also instant, so I can do it and a minor animation.
What's the cost?
5.
High, but not overly high.
It's
The
a
same as
steep cost
backstab.
considering that MP is pretty low at this point in the game.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
But still fantastic. You're not just a one-shot backstabber
Don't
now.
have
That's
to get
great.
more MP.
What's up?
Creator Max has a question.
Are you using existing rule set? Oh, yeah, okay. Yes.
Just say it out loud.
And so the name of the channel is Victory and Defeat. That's the name of the tabletop game that we're playing. I made basically what's known as like a homebrew, and it's kind of like an amalgamation of a lot of different rule sets and mechanics for games that I've played over the years. I've based it mostly around like Dragon Age and Elder Scrolls, but there's elements of like Final Fantasy and Diablo in there as well. So to be playing a Diablo themed campaign with this rule set is very fitting because there's a lot of Diablo elements in my rules. And the cool thing about Victory and Defeat is that I've just been working on it for years and years, and so all those years have been like expansions and like balancing, and there's very little like written lore in it, and it's kind of intentional so that we can do themed campaigns, so they don't have to be like fantasy all the time. So, for instance, we're doing like a Diablo-themed campaign, whereas in the past we've also done like Zelda-themed campaign, or
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Or Disney lore.
Disney, which, by the way, the Disney-themed campaign was our first recorded one, but it's audio only on the YouTube channel, linked down below.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Sorry, I had to.
No, that's
Don't
fine.
donate. Keep your money.
Oh my god. Right, so, yeah, had to ask about the Shiva bit. Yeah, that's very appropriate. Yeah, so Shiva, in the rules, there's a summoner class, and they get a lot of the traditional Final Fantasy summons like Shiva, Ifrit, Rama, and so forth. Yes, we did Avatar. Sadly, it was not a recorded session.
And I wasn't part of it, and I'm still butthurt about it.
Yeah,
It was like 4 years ago.
And I didn't even
God
live
damn,
here.
it was 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long ass time ago. I want to do another one.
It was
It
pretty
was
fucking
fun.
dope.
It was
Yeah.
really fun.
You fucking shanked Azula in the throat.
Every time I mention that to people, they think I'm talking about the blue people. See my
Yeah.
And not Avatar the Blue People.
Yeah.
Avatar the Last
Avatar: The
Airbender.
Last
But can we do
Airbender.
Avatar the Blue People too?
Away and not yeah.
Let's
Away.
blend
We're here
them?
for the unobtainium.
Stupidest fucking thing ever. Sorry. Rage.
Okay, so I think
I
that's a
see you.
really good way of wrapping up the
Thank you,
session.
Silly.
For anyone who is interested, more interested in the game that I created itself, I think I have like a little blurb, like a bio written, as well as one of the first videos on this channel that's archived is like an introduction to this campaign, where I think I go into a little bit more detail. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, you can check those out, as well as the YouTube channel for the Disney themed campaign. I mean, there's a lot of content with that, but at the same time, if you're looking for more content, there it is. Just bear with because it's audio only. And I think
We
Listen
eat a
to
lot
our-
of food, and it's really loud.
And it's
Yeah.
also DM'd by me, not him, so it's a little bit different.
true. So yeah, if you're wondering how what did people say? He's a prick.
Oh no, I was the prick. You
Oh,
called
he-
me a prick.
He was the prick.
I was the prick.
And
He
he's
was
the iced coffee guy.
Yeah, iced coffee guy.
Sassy iced coffee man.
Yeah.
So if you want to see how
If you want to know what
sassy-
sassy iced
I
coffee is
know.
like as a
I'm
DM,
So if you want to know what Sassy Iced Coffee Man is like as DM, check out my YouTube channel.
Am I blushing?
Little
maybe,
bit,
maybe a
little
little bit. But it is clearly written as the Disney themed campaign on my
Alright.
YouTube channel. 20 some odd episodes. Go check it out. It's cool.
cool, bro.
I really think that's. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and end session here. After level ups, I'll go ahead and update the player roster, which is also down below. Check that out as well. And I
Player
think,
roster.
yeah, it's a player roster. It's on like one of the panels. It has a description of the players who are playing, what characters they're playing, their names, their class, their level.
I want to see.
And we will see you next week on Monday at 8 o'clock p.m.
Yes. Pacific Standard Time. Dun dun.
Dun dun.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
Let's do
3,
a crazy train, okay.
2, 1.
Bye. I feel like doing the goodbye.
Yeah.
Have fun storming the castle.
Hey, oh.
Button.
It's okay, Katie. Just be here next week. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
It's okay, Katie.
Oh, and hit that follow button. That, like, for real, super duper helps out my
Mash
Twitch
that
channel.
follow button.
Mash the shit
Mash
out of
that
it.
like.
Motherfucker.
Is there a like on this? I don't know.
Yeah, the schedule is listed down below, too, in case you guys forget. So.
Happy
All right.
President's Day.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy your holiday weekend, guys.
I did already.
Yeah, fun with that. Sorry.
Let's see here. I gotta stop the stream. Where's the button to stop the stream? I don't know.
It's the power button on your computer.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
It just goes to black because you see my fist just go BAM! And Jeff falls over.
Jeez, you're loud.
Still loud.